combos.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing a fantastic. Hey, what the heck?
What?
I thought you noticed that earlier. Yeah, so as you guys can see, AP did like a green screen in my background or something. He turned it blue. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah,
but
he just tinted it blue, man.
Yeah.
AP, that's still like some sort of infringement, man. You copy someone's background and then just I'll just change the tint. It's like AP's the sort of dude who'll like download the Avengers movie and then upload it, but after he just like changes the color a little bit. Come on.
I mean, I put all this work into like making this unique and look good in my style, and this guy just like copies it.
He's got all his icons in the background.
Yeah.
His
What's up,
icons,
guys?
man. You copied his icons?
Yeah.
Wait, did you? What did you do here? Did you copy my background and then did you do like AI expansion or something to it?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is real background.
Like, yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see
The
any.
The icons look completely. The icons are completely different from the icons that I have.
What do you mean?
What is wrong with you? Where was I? Yes, hello everybody and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet.
Too late. Too late.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm here with David Wood and Jai. What's up, Jai?
What's up?
Nice. How you doing? Good?
I'm good, man. I'm happy to be here. I don't know how many times I've been live on your channel, but this is really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. And we got some funny stuff to go over today.
Nice. Anyway, all right.
Hey,
anyway,
and I have avoided watching 1 second of this the entire time because IP was like, hey, let's review it sometime in a few days, but don't watch it. I want your live reaction. So everyone's been sharing this. I haven't, and there's been multiple videos posted about it. I have not watched any of it. And then yeah, IP and Avery wanted to do it. They're running late, recording debates and stuff like that. So they might jump in a little bit later, but we'll see.
Well, that was a complete lie because I was just informed by IP that Avery is hungry and he wants to get food, so he won't be joining the live stream.
Oh, that's
nice.
funny.
Okay. All right.
You see the priorities, guys. You see the priorities of these guys. Avery and Ivory eat together in perfect harmony, but they missed the live stream. Shameful.
That is absolutely disgusting. Terrible move. Shame.
Yeah, I wish one of us was more like Mohammed Hijab and we could go off on some epic rant about them right
You're a coward, boy.
Weakling! You care about is your belly!
Coward, boy.
You micro PP losers! I did hear you.
You want to eat food instead of coming here doing work.
Work!
How dare you?
You're no caveman! You're no caveman like us!
You see? This is the proof.
The proof that you're weaklings! Little weaklings!
Steph became a member. Welcome to the cult. Hope you have a good time here and hope nobody gives you any difficulties. Be aware that if you try to leave, it is the death penalty. Mo and Dazut says not gonna miss David Wood's stream talking about micro. Micro what? You need to be more specific. Jack Ray, what's up, Jack Ray? We have our reminder of Winger as long as David Wood is around. This is true. So I opened my YouTube app yesterday to find to see that Mike Winger was live, and he was informing people that he's taking a long break to focus on different things and all that. And I was already not feeling very, very good. And then upon seeing that, I felt really, really, really down, and have been really sad about that ever since, because we need Mike Winger to be active. We need Mike Winger to be active. We need to watch Mike Winger content. We need more Mike Winger content out there. Absolutely terrible. What do you think about this, David?
Hey, it was funny. So when I saw that, I just saw it in my feed, which is weird because I never click on his stupid videos, but for some reason it pops up, and the video's titled like "Why You Won't Be Seeing Me for a Long Time," and I just instantly screenshotted it and then posted it, and then circled that part, and then posted it on X and said, "This is the greatest day of my life," with all these smiling emojis. And after I posted, I was like, dang, what if like he's saying you're not going to see me a while because I'm taking care of my dying family member or something. I think kind of messed up, but it was too late because I'd already posted it, so just had to.
The funny thing is, I saw people like, "Why are you hating on another Christian? How is this good? How does this go with Christian values and all that?"
Some people are just bad, man. Some people are bad.
Nordine, have you looked up Yajuj and Majuj on YouTube? Do you realize now that this story is well known by the Muslim masses?
They don't know anything. Nordine thinks Muslims know all their stories and all the details of their Quran and stuff, and it's like they don't know anything. You think that, and you see people posting about it and talking about it, and Yasser Qadi talking about it, and people reacting about it, and you go up and talk to a Muslim and you ask him about it, and he has no freaking clue what you're talking about.
So what Muslims know about Yajuj and Majuj, Gog and Magog, are general stories about the general prophecies about the things that they will probably do.
You're talking about those who know anything about anything. I'm saying your average Muslim, he doesn't know. And I learned this because I thought back in the day Muslims were knowledgeable. They're dressing in a certain way, and they're fasting during Ramadan. They take their Hajj and stuff. And after debates, they would gather around me and start arguing with me about something. I would start bringing up Quran verse, like basic Quran verses. They had no clue what I was talking about. They'd know Surat Al-Fatiha, a couple other things. They wouldn't know anything I was talking about. So I just concluded. I mean, keep in mind, up until a few years ago, because we popularized it, they didn't know about Muhammad and Aisha. They didn't know that. They had no clue what I was talking about 15 years ago when I would bring it up. They had absolutely no clue. So I've concluded over time, your average Muslim knows nothing about the stuff we pay attention to until we point it out to them, and it starts bothering them enough to eventually go look it up. Until then, they know absolutely nothing about their religion except what their leaders tell them, and their leaders don't tell them a bunch of the stuff that we talk about.
Yeah, they might know like the names or some vague thing. They don't know any details or anything like that. But it's Noordin, so it's his favorite topic.
So, poor Jai listening to Turk and Psycho. This is very redundant. Poor Turk and Psycho are the very same thing. So, AP, did your PP become bigger after you left Islam? Yes.
He stopped imitating Muhammad.
What a comment. Their unquestioning belief in these insane myths proves their minds are compromised to a certain extent. Just think about it.
I'm not doubting their minds are compromised to a certain extent. I'm just saying they don't know anything I'm talking about when I bring it up to them.
This is getting a little...
That was AP's personal growth.
This is getting out of hand.
I forgot what type of channel this is.
Jai's like, what did I get into? Everyone's gonna...
I should have said I'm going out to eat or something like that. I'm going to a restaurant or something.
Too late now.
The White Trash Panda. Hey, yo, AP just found out you have a Discord. I don't see the link on your channel. Do I have to be a Patreon supporter to get in? Are you making this comment because you're trying to troll me? Because I just earlier in the live stream talked about the Discord, which I haven't visited in centuries. But yes, there is a Discord. I just don't link to it, and I haven't visited it in a long time, which is very shameful. And the plan is to revive it and to start a community, which is what I'm working on. And all of it will start at the beginning of next month, when I will be moving as well.
Yeah, if AP says beginning of next month, it means like 3 months from now.
I'll be moving next month, and lots of things will be happening, inshallah. Sparkly Haru says David Wood is the visible image of the invisible Mike Winger. This is true. I'm not going to read this comment. Thank you. Randy Bale says, Randy Bale gifted a one Apostate Prophet membership. Thank you so much.
That was Randy Balls. Wasn't that character's name?
Dude, this is a Christian channel.
That was the character's name. Pastor Randy Balls. Wasn't that it?
We're trying to have a conversation about Christian things, about matters of faith, and you're talking about.
You're saying Jay Dyer's not a Christian? That was his character.
I don't know if he's.
You heard it here. You heard it here. AP says Orthodox Christians are not real Christians. All right, you heard it here.
Pretty sure AP is the twin of Shaky Booty. I actually have no relation to Shaky Booty at all, so I don't know why people think that.
No, seriously, I thought you guys were like cousins or something.
Nope,
like first cousins.
I live in Bury Park, and I didn't get to meet you. You live there? You live there? How do you live there? What? Oh, are you? I'm not going to make any assumptions about your ethnicity or anything like that. Do you happen to be an ex-Muslim or something? Why are you there? It was an absolutely horrible place to be. Bury Park, for those who don't know, is the main neighborhood in Luton that is just off the center, and that it has become completely Little Pakistan, and it's a disgusting place to look at. And there are some really messed up things to see there, man. There was a mosque, there was a church. We went up to the churches to see how the churches are doing. Most of them are closed, and then there was one church which had something very, very stupid inside, written by Christians themselves, which I shall immediately now bring up here on the screen, because I thought it was a terrible, terrible thing to look at.
I have to say though, Bury Park sounds like it should be like a cemetery or something.
That's a good point.
It's The Walking Dead. That's basically what it is.
So I went to Luton and went up to the churches to see how the churches are doing, and then I look inside a church that is basically closed, and what I see is this here. We love our Muslim friends and neighbors. You are not alone. From the churches of Luton. David, why do you think they put this up here?
To keep their place from being vandalized, hoping that it will, hoping that their place won't be vandalized if they do that.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for churches in the UK that are next to a bunch of mosques to do that. And in fact, if you're an ex-Muslim and you're going to these churches because, let's say, you want to know about the gospel, or you're like have an interest, a lot of times they won't even let you in because they are afraid of conflict happening from the Muslim community that are around. And if they find out you're in this church, then they'll do something to it. So all that stuff has to happen, like, underground, so to speak, if it does happen. So they have to put these kind of signs up there to make sure they signal to people that they don't want war.
Yeah,
what
just
a cowardly thing to do, man.
Yeah, you just compare. I mean, the you are not alone. That's clearly like anyone who disagrees with you is bad, but we're on your side, which is lame. If you wanted to say we love our Muslim friends and neighbors, you can. You're supposed to love everyone, but I mean, just imagine this place putting Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, something like that, up there. Or Jesus is God, or Jesus is Lord, or the basics of the gospel, or let alone Muhammad is a false prophet. But notice wherever Muslims go, it's Jesus was a Muslim. Jesus was a Muslim is the truth. Islam is the truth. Islam will enter every household. And we respond, hey guys, you're not alone. We're on your side. Really?
There are a lot of churches that are compromised. A lot of them are compromised, just like this, sadly.
If you were, here's a question that I have genuinely. I mean, I have very strong feelings about this. When I saw it, I thought this is just absolutely ridiculous. But my question to both of you is: if somebody goes to a church like this, if somebody goes to this church and the church puts up this sign, what should a member of that church do? What would you do? What would you advise such a person to do? Should they stop going there? Should they try to correct it? Should they take it down? What do you think?
I won't say exactly what happened, but I had a similar situation at a church that I was visiting, and what I did is I talked to the kind of leadership about it, and I kind of asked them the reasoning behind it and why they were doing that, and I got kind of a wishy-washy answer, so I wasn't really satisfied with it. But yeah, I mean, so for me personally, I would talk to the leadership and say like, what's going on? Why are you guys doing this? That's what I would do personally. And if they, so yeah, that's what I would do.
David, what do you have to say for yourself?
The question was, what if someone's going to this church? What would I say?
Yeah. No, what would you say to the person who goes to this church? What should they do?
Yeah, might need to go Martin Luther, but I don't know. What are you going to do at this point, right? They're surrounded by a bunch of jihadis.
Yeah.
And have already like are already waving the white flag. Yeah. I'd say get the heck out of Luton.
There will be no
or go there, or other people go there and start evangelizing and so on. But for those who think this impresses Muslims, no, the only thing that impresses Muslims is strength, and they look at this and say, we've already won, we've already defeated you, you've already backed down, we've won.
Muslims look at this and think, good boy.
Good boy. Now they'll praise you for it. They'll praise you for it, but they will not respect you for it. Not for a second, ever.
Yeah,
They
but
will say,
maybe you guys wouldn't be surprised, but some people might be surprised to know that a lot of people who attend those types of churches, they think we're wrong, our approach is wrong, that's the way to do it. And so they might actually tell us, yeah, your approach is wrong, that's not how you reach Muslims, you don't be so aggressive or so combative or talk about their beliefs being false, and they actually think they're doing the right thing. It's like it's like backwards world.
And you can go up to them, and say, really, so you're right here, you are surrounded by Muslims from around the world have moved to right beside your church. How many of those Muslims have accepted the gospel because of the work and outreach that your church is doing?
Exactly.
Generally, and again, I can't speak on that church or any other church there because I don't know them, so I don't know what's going on. But generally, they are terrified of the idea of a Muslim converting, because then when Abdul says, "Hey, I'm a Christian now because I was talking to people over at this church," guess what?
Yep.
Guess what happens? Your church is a target now, and so they're terrified, and so they can't do outreach. They can't preach the gospel to Muslims though. So,
dude, it's so bad. It's so bad.
It is very, very bad.
Yeah.
Hey, David, did you see at the Tommy Robinson march the women who took off their niqabs?
No, I'm not watching some strippers, man. I don't care what you guys. I don't. Whatever you guys got going on over there, man. I ain't. Oh, David, did you watch the strip show, the strip tease? No.
We saw Mohammed Hijab doing that outside the Chinese embassy.
I know. That was the last time I saw a stripper was Mohammed Hijab, and I was blind for 3 days.
3 days.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, mate? No, this you, man. This you.
Oh, that.
These women came on stage during the rally, which is very Islamophobic.
That's kind of funny. People are booing them. That's funny. I can't hear anything, man.
These girls are French, so they sound kind of weird. Apologize for that.
Hey, those aren't those feminine girls who go around like...
No.
Okay.
Then the right one got stuck.
You see, this is the power of Allah. She got stuck in her niqab.
So this is a group from France that tackles Islam and talks about how it oppresses women and all that. So they came to the rally to speak. After that, she gave a very, very nice speech, but I didn't understand any of it because of her French accent. Mm-hmm. So, but it was I think it was a very good speech. I do not know.
We, the people of France, we sound like we always have a mouthful of cheese. But here we are to tell you about Islam. Croissant.
The croissant is beautiful.
That is what we say. What is Islam?
No, but much respect to those women. They got balls, which doesn't make any sense, but it does make sense in some contexts today. D, what's up, D? How are you doing? Hi, guys. Loving these Spanish police videos. Oh, yeah. I saw that earlier. And I didn't understand what that was about, but Spanish police is beating up the pro-Palestine protesters and pro-Palestine activists who came back from the flotilla. And everybody
Really?
was talking about that. Yeah.
Like Spain is real quick to back down from Islam.
I know Spain is like Spain is led by a socialist government and all that. So, but the police was being very, very rough, was being very brutal to them. I don't know why. I haven't really followed what exactly happened, how it exactly unfolded, but they were beating them heavily. I don't exactly know what happened. If somebody knows what exactly happened, if somebody knows the context, please explain it to me. I would like to look it up and then watch those things and see what happened to Daughter of Christ. Haven't seen her in a while.
God willing, you guys will see her soon. We're just kind of waiting on something right now. Everything's fine. Just kind of waiting on something that's outside of our control. But yeah, thanks for
translation. Mind your own business. Sometimes people don't need to tell you everything that's going on until it's done.
Yeah.
No, we want to see her. We want to see her
in detail. Tell us.
We want to see her now. Aussie Abe, yo AP, missed you, man. What's up, Aussie Abe? How you doing? I know I missed being live. I was just traveling for 3 weeks in the United Kingdom, where I learned to speak English over there. Now I'm forgetting it again because I'm back in America. But
very good.
Yeah, didn't have much of a chance to. I did set up everything to go live, but then I didn't really find the chance to go live very much. So it was kind of stupid.
You got to force yourself, man.
No, there it was actually. It's funny. I went on the trip thinking, okay, I will not fill up my every single day with something to do. I will not do that.
Weakling. And
then I ended up just scheduling something for every single day that I was there, and then. That's what
then it's what we in the YouTube world call don't sleep. You make time by not sleeping. That's what I did all week. My whole family was gone, so I had to do all the stuff I normally do, plus all the stuff my wife does, getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night, going live like 9 hours a day.
I did so many sacrifices, man. I got in touch with Bob and said, hey, let's record something for my channel. But then he said, oh, yeah, let's have a conversation. Then we ended up recording just for his channel, not for my channel.
Bob got you. Good job, Bob. That's how you treat these Turks, man. Don't ever give them any control over anything that happens. You say, no, you come on my channel, do what I say, and then they respect you.
Then I was with Stefan. I was supposed to record something for my channel, but then I ended up just doing stuff for his. Then I was with Cam Higby, and he just interviewed me for his channel, and I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything for mine because I thought, whatever, I'll just do it for his. That's just how everything went, man.
You got scammed.
I'm starting to like these guys even more now.
You got scammed, dude. I got
scammed. Never going back to the UK.
Hey, everyone. So now you know how to deal with AP. If AP comes to your area, be like, hey, AP, we should record something. He'll be like, yes, let's record something for my channel too. And then say, oh, okay, yeah, we'll do that after we record for my channel. And then you record stuff for your channel. And then you say, yeah, sorry, out of time. I got a lot of big deals cooking up. I got to go. All right, catch you later, dude. Catch you later. That's how you do it. And he'll fall for it every single time.
No, it's just that I happen to have a very big heart, and I just want to do stuff for others instead of.
Get that checked out, man.
I got a very
large heart can be like
it is a bad health condition, and I have to deal with it. Yeah, Microsoft, Micro Hot, and Micro Mohammed. Nordine, Nordine, can you please stop? They may what? Not know about other things, but this story they know. Look at it. Why are you typing like this? Why are you typing like
Nordine, are you being influenced by weird jinn to type like this? Are the jinn controlling you, Nordine?
Why are you typing like this?
Why are you typing like a jinn?
Not trolling, trying to get in ahead of time. Not in the good sense. Good. Adamo, great to see you back, AP. Are David Wood and Jai really with you, or is Allah just making it appear so? I think it is.
You'll never know.
No way to tell.
Roligo, it's one of the conditions of the alleged Pact of Omar. It is. It is. Burning Bush's channel. Ecumenism is the same as the sign you're criticizing. What? What's the context here?
Oh, the
He's
sign,
busy
the church sign,
that-
the church sign.
Oh,
He's
I see.
No, it isn't.
I see. Ecumenism in what sense? Ecumenism has very, very different contexts and definitions. If you are talking about ecumenism among all religious groups, Christian and non-Christian, and some unity regardless of your own foundational beliefs and values and all that, of course, yeah, that is really, really, really terribly awful and should never be done. Ecumenism, however, within context, I don't know which one you're referring to, so it's a very, very broad term. Vermeers, if you're a mature Christian, you have a duty to stay there and contend for the faith. If you're not, you should probably go somewhere else.
Yeah, don't compromise.
Oh,
Do not compromise.
Guys, it depends. It depends. I mean, there is a time where you shake the dust off your feet and say, "All right, I'm done with you." So it can be a difficult call, and that's
a real man would never leave his church.
Just whatever you do, don't compromise. That's it.
Aussie Abe, okay, I'm taking up an evangelism team to Luton. Do it.
The
Do
Aussies. The Aussies are the only people who are tough enough to go up to Luton.
You're gonna need like a Punjabi/Urdu translator. A lot of them don't learn English. They just don't even care to learn English. They don't need to. They don't need to because there's not like a need for it if you have like a big enough community. So I'm not joking. You might actually need a Punjabi team or Urdu team or something.
That is the thing. It is the lie that European governments have told the peoples forever. It's like, oh, don't be worried. Don't be worried about all this. They will integrate. Don't be worried. They will assimilate. Don't be worried. They will be, they will be taught. Don't be worried. And then what ends up happening is the worries were all justified because they don't actually integrate. They don't actually assimilate. They don't actually change. They simply form their own communities and they don't care about you. They don't care about your rules, about your laws, about your concerns. They develop their own ways, their own subculture, and want to make it the culture of wherever they are. That is how it works. That is how it went in Germany. It's how it went in France, in Britain, in Belgium, and in many other places, which is why you should prevent that from happening. Good solution is very easy. Travel back in time and don't allow mass migration. Very simple. I saw there was an interview you did with that bald British atheist. What a description. With that bald British atheist podcast guy premiering tomorrow. I hope you mimicked his accent back to him. It's kind of funny to describe him as an atheist. But yeah, you mean Liam Tufts.
Come on, man. Come on, play the trailer, man. Play the trailer.
No, the Quran is always because it's funny. Why? Here.
Do it. Here's the trailer. So this is going to be released tomorrow?
Yeah. I met him and befriended him in Israel and then got together and recorded a thing. And he's a very good guy. I love this guy. But
here's the trailer, guys. The trailer. So this will be up tomorrow, you're saying, and this is the trailer. Okay.
Yeah, this will be up tomorrow. This is just a trailer. The Quran has always promoted slavery, and Muhammad himself promoted slavery, and he had multiple slaves, primarily black slaves. It is very, very troubling that Muslims everywhere take him as the perfect example to follow. A violent, intolerant, hateful religion. We should be aware that this is what Islam is.
Mohammed Hijab. Have you debated him?
Very, very stupid. He's mostly allowed now. He was specifically referring to my family and said that we are attention whores who would, if confronted by men like him, get on our knees and reluctantly open our mouths to find that we have been defiled.
I didn't realize he was this romantic. Did you decline the
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
British humor.
He took a very funny turn. So it's funny. The majority of the conversation was very, very serious, and then it just took this very, very funny turn when he asked about Mohammed Hijab. So it will be out tomorrow. It was just a trailer. Anyway, are you ready to watch this thing here?
30 minutes. Again, haven't seen any of it. I've heard some things. I heard about him calling Muslims micro PPs and flipping out, but that's it.
Which parts are we playing?
Oh,
The whole thing, man.
Yeah. I mean, the last 6 minutes, you might not want to do that. It depends if you want to see them doing like a manipulation tactics to get them to donate, but everything else apart from the last 6 minutes, if you don't want to watch that.
Gotta play the whole thing, man. I haven't seen it, man. I want to see it. Come on.
Yeah.
Protest the same day. And the last couple of weeks, we actually have a huge far-right rally here in the UK.
Yeah.
We had a pro-Palestinian protest the same day. And at the same time, there is this shift in politics as well. And
link as well.
and the world is headed towards this sort of
Just a correction there. It was a huge British patriotic rally, and it was a small and pathetic pro-Palestinian counter-protest.
this more of a nationalistic this feeling of we just want to care about ourselves. It's not just about working together or having this sort of social cohesion. Even politics is very divided now, and you've obviously come from a political background as well. What do you, if you were to read the pulse of the current political spectrum?
Look at Hijab's face, man.
If I'm honest, I'm pessimistic about the future in Britain for Muslims and the future in the West.
Nice.
See, this is how it starts out. So you have to start from here because
is that how he's leading in it? Because Muslims are so weak. They're so weak, and they're crybabies and the little weaklings, and so.
And I don't know if you caught as this guy was rambling, Mohammed Hijab said something about a link being in the description. He's prepping because that has a big part of it. The link he's going to talk about. Well, you'll see the relevance of that, but that's important to note that he said, "You got the link ready? Is the link ready?" And
for Muslims as it stands,
right?
I think that they are using us as a convenient scapegoat for their failures. I think not just the far right, but now because the far right is growing, if we're being honest, and now you have more right wing.
The far right is growing.
Sort of parties, and the American administration is essentially a right wing. You can even argue a far right administration. That now, and this is what happens when the pendulum swings. We had liberal governments, and then the reaction to that was the far right. Maybe going to be the liberals once again, but now the time for the far right, and the far right are now overtaking the algorithm on Twitter. They're overtaking the algorithm on TikTok. Even they've purchased TikTok. The Zionists and the far right have a relationship. It's not a good time to be a Muslim in the West compared to the times that came before it. We are, of course, cognizant of this fact, and we are, of course, we have to be prepared for anything that may come our way. I mean, it's very likely that they're gonna start cracking down on us.
Yeah,
it's very likely that we're gonna start seeing.
I hope so, man.
Where does he get this from?
They're gonna start cracking down on us all.
I hope you all get deported. All these people like you, Mohammed Hijab, and all the pro-Islamist folks like you. I hope you all get deported.
This is like a roller coaster. He's like going up, and it's gonna go all downhill in a couple minutes.
Awesome. Hey, is that Subhor with him?
Yes.
That's Subhor? Okay.
Yeah, that's
what?
I mean that's him. Yeah, I know that's what you call him. So yeah, that's it.
That's his name, Subhor. What is it? That's literally his name. What are you guys laughing at? What the heck, man? I was just asking. I was asking who that is.
Yeah, that is him. That's the man.
You know exactly who it is.
And they have a friend. Anyway,
it's very likely that we're going to start seeing sort of an exercising of powers from the government and police force and things of a nature that we may not have seen before, because that's what a lot of British people want now. They've created.
That's right.
Look, you got fan. You got fan in the chat saying, is D Wood saying Subhor? His name is Subhor, dude. His name is Subhor. That's his actual name. Subhor Ahmed. That's his name, dude. I don't know what just because I like to repeat his name, it's still his name. What do you want me to do? It's like the other guy at Speaker's Corner. His name is Mansoor. It's like, how do you expect me to not keep saying his name is Mansoor? Anyway,
enough about Subhor. So Than, what's up, Than? Than says I'm back.
Guess who's back?
This is of course a reference to him saying I'm back one day, and nobody knows why he's saying that. So boring, but hey, always good to have you back, Than. Richard Delina did not fight for this. He did not indeed. Hello, I missed you all, especially AP. Thank you, Ida. Ida is beast. DOC went to conquer Mars. She did indeed. We know that.
In the past they used to call it the Jewish problem. Now they've created the Muslim problem. Yeah, no, this is essentially what they've done.
Yeah.
And we've got to be really cognizant of that. And the first thing we have to do as Muslims is stick together. I'm very surprised. I have to say, I'm not impressed with the Muslim community. Like, there's some things.
One second.
You know,
You hear the tone shift in his voice?
Yes.
Okay.
He went from one. He went from 1 to like 2.5. But you can tell. But that means you can see where it's heading, right?
And we've all seen him crash
dialing.
out.
He's dialing it up. He's starting to dial it up. All right.
Some facts about the Muslim community in the West, in Britain, in the UK, in even America, in the Western countries, and even in the whole world. Let's be honest, it's just so unimpressive. We're in a very weak situation. We're exactly where the Prophet ﷺ said we would be when he said that. It's a very interesting hadith, a very important one. And wallahi, I believe there's no greater example of what he mentioned in that hadith than today. It is exactly what the Prophet. And what did he say? He said that the time has almost come where the nations will gather upon you like they gather upon food on a dinner table.
It has almost come.
Dinner time. 2026. He just admitted it. He just admitted we've been eating them alive for a couple of years now, which is why they're running and hiding. Hey, Hijab, next quote your prophet's hadith about Islam crawling back into its hole like a snake. Not in the Zut sense, but quote that one.
It's kind of funny to me that he quotes a hadith and uses the hadith to say this is describing what is happening, what is about to happen, and he's quoting the hadith by Mohammed, in which Mohammed says that it's about to happen.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it's happening soon.
Happening very, very soon. It's about to happen, guys. Guys, listen, this is about to happen. And 1,400 years later, Muhammad Hijab is like, oh yeah, he's talking about right now.
Meaning that they'll cut you guys.
You see that? That's what
this proves that he's a prophet.
He's going to cut you up in a small piece.
You guys are, and then the Sahaba were interested. They said, really? They said, "Min qillatina ya Rasulullah." Is it because that we're going to be small in number? Oh, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "Bal innakum yawma idhin kathira." That day you'll actually be quite a lot. Walakinnakum kaghutha'i sayli, where you're going to be like the froth of the ocean.
Let's look at that hadith here for a second. It's very cute. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I was wondering where your soundboard was, and you said it.
The people will soon summon one another to attack you, as people when eating invite others to share their dish. Someone asked, will that be because of our small numbers at the time? And Muhammad said, no, it will be because of your small peepees. No, he replied, no, you will be numerous at that time, but you will be scum.
Wow. Wow. Heck, Muhammad was the original Islamophobe. Muhammad was the original anti-Muslim bigot. You will be scum and rubbish. Scum and rubbish. But if I were to say that, then I'm the bad guy. Is your prophet saying this? Oh, we need it. I don't know. People might need to quote this a little more.
Muhammad said, you will be scum and rubbish. This is very accurate. He was actually talking exactly about you, Muhammad.
There you have it. There you got it. Scum and rubbish.
Scum and rubbish. So he was talking about you. He was talking about you, scum and rubbish. Like that carried down by a torrent, and Allah will take fear of you from the breasts of your enemy and last enervation into your hearts. Is this a word? Enervation. Yeah. Cool. Someone asked, what is wine enervation? Messenger of Allah replied, love of the world and dislike of death.
It's gonna get to the point where you actually you're gonna love life like the Jews.
See?
And that will be your downfall.
The Jews love life, and you also love life. This is why you will have a downfall, and this is why the Jews are so successful. Oh, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
Now that SubhanAllah, listen to this.
Hang on. You can't just gloss right by that. That's actually funny. I love it. Always cracks me up when I'm reading a hadith and they use some word. I'm like, Muhammad wouldn't have known any word that's like that. Enervation. I don't know what the Arabic equivalent of that, but there's no way Muhammad knew a big word like that. Come on.
I never even heard that word before.
Yeah, AP never even heard that word before. You think Muhammad knew about it? AP is like a trillion times more educated.
Yeah.
It means weakened. You'd be weakened, man.
He's defining it as loving life and hating death. This is the weakness of the Muslims, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Enervation refers to the state of being completely drained of physical or mental energy. It describes a profound loss of vitality, strength, or vigor. Interesting.
Okay, there's a lot of us, so it's indicating the Muslim population is going to be bigger than it's ever been, which it is now. Yeah, it's in this time in history, it's the Muslim population is bigger than it's ever been.
Yeah.
And that despite the numbers that we have, we're going to be the weakest we ever were. And then they ask, is it
You feel it? You feel it? We told you it was happening.
So he's getting to the point. I realize now. Muslims are very, very big in number, but they have small PPs.
Yep. Very small.
That's what he's trying to say.
Because of the numbers, they said no. The Prophet said no. We're going to be a lot, and it's a prophecy of the Prophet. And he said no. There's going to be a lot that day. But in fact, the reason why it's going to be like that is because.
Hold on. Look at Subhor. Look at Subhor. He's looking up the hadith. He's like, what? Is this true? Oh my goodness, we're doomed. We're so screwed right now. Oh my goodness.
We're scum and rubbish.
We're scum and Prophet Muhammad said we're scum and rubbish and we're little weaklings with micro babies. Oh my goodness.
How did he know we are scum and rubbish? It only makes me believe even more.
I mean, we knew it. We knew it behind the scenes. We know what we do. We know how we live, but we thought it was a secret, and yet Muhammad snitched on us.
Yeah,
he
prophesied 1,400 years ago that we are scum.
So what would you guys do? Okay, you guys have both debated Muslims on this topic. Muslim says, hey, this is the prophecy that Muhammad gave and it's being fulfilled, and they quote this.
Yep.
Well, what would you guys say?
I would say this is a good point. He accurately
I'm kind of warming up to Muhammad now. Not like the Al-Zilt warmed up to him, but kind of warming up to him. The man has the point. I don't know. There's only a couple of prophecies that Muhammad actually gave that make you think, he's got a point there. Yeah. Like he had that prophecy saying that eventually they'll get to a point where Muslims are leaving Islam, like an arrow comes out of the gate, meaning you shoot an arrow at an animal and it goes in and then shoots out the other side. He's saying that's going to be like, Muslims entered Islam, but then they're going to be shooting out the other side. Guess what? That's happening. Tons of apostasy. And then, of course, this isn't now, this is back then, but him delivering the verses from Surah 69, 44 to 46, where he said that that if he were to deliver a false revelation and make things up, that he would Allah would sever his aorta. And then Muhammad dies, my aorta, Allah is severing my aorta. And it's like, okay, this dude got some things right, man. This dude got some things right.
Yeah, I look at it as like a broken clock is right twice a day kind of situation.
Yeah, and that's the real impression you gave. It's like you go to the hadith, Muhammad said everything in every direction on every issue, so you can just kind of pick out the ones that are right.
Yeah.
Like you'll have prophecies about Islam taking over the world, and you'll have prophecies about Islam just slithering back into its hole like a snake. And so no matter what happens, you can point and say, oh, if Islam takes over the world right now, you see Muhammad said it. If Islam just completely crumbles, you see Muhammad said it.
There you go. Yep.
And if you want to convince me that Islam is true, and we have a debate about is Islam true or not, you can bring this hadith to me, and I will probably have a difficult time because I also agree that you're a scum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how could Muhammad have known about these two guys on the screen right now 14 centuries ago? Yeah. It is pretty powerful and compelling. But here's the thing: how do they deal with something like that? You will be scum and rubbish. Do you guys want to go be really good, virtuous people? Because then you'll refute Muhammad. What do? You need to be scum and rubbish, according to that, to fulfill the prophecy.
Yeah, you're a scum.
Scum. Wow. Two things. The one that Allah is.
Dude, how is this guy living in the UK and he's doing that with his hands, man?
Wow. Two things.
Yeah, look at that. He's flipping people off. I found that out the hard way, guys. I was over in the UK. And people come up, hey, can I get a selfie yet? And I'd be sitting there like this every time. And I'd see the person behind the kid who's taking the picture start giggling, right? And I'm like, what are they giggling at? Because we do that normally here. And then after 40 pictures with people, then someone tells me, dude, that's the middle finger here. Like, well, I was like,
So
that's
weird.
the middle finger. Well, what is the middle finger? What's the middle finger? They go, no, the middle finger means the same thing, but that means the middle finger too. I'm like, well, what's peace sign? They go, like that. That's peace. That's middle finger. And I was like, oh, okay. And Hijab's doing that to all his fans. So you can tell where he's going with this. He's already flipping off everyone who's watching.
Interesting.
That Allah is what do you call it? الرعب في قلوب. That Allah is going to remove the fear of the enemy in their hearts from you. Yeah. So Allah is not going to. Before, used to be a player, used to be a big player in the Muslim world.
Yeah.
This hadith, by the way, shows a lot. It shows the Muslims will one time be feared, and then subhanallah, the fear will be removed from them because the respect is removed. You know, because why? Because our consequences are removed, and why is because we're divided. So the Prophet, and why are we divided? Because we love
stupid.
we love the dunya and we hate death. These are the two main reasons.
You have to love death.
Yeah, you have
death.
to love death. You have to hate life. Imagine this: to be a good Muslim, you have to hate life and love death. This is what it means to be a good Muslim.
To be a Muslim, you have to be a very, very sad person who hates life and loves death.
And you have to be scum and rubbish.
But I mean, think about the guy who's like lecturing people on how to live. He's like the sniveling crybaby.
Hate everything.
I'll copyright strike you. I'll copyright strike you. That will show what a real man I am. Oh, look, I'm turning Muslim women into basically prostitutes, saying I just want to use them for sex in hotels. And oh, now they're snitching on me. Let me go cry.
So
Yeah.
two things, scum and rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have to be scum and rubbish and hate life and love death.
Okay.
Two things. Nice.
We love the dunya. We have become westernized. We have become dunyafied. We have become
Zooted.
We have become people who just care about this
Say
world,
zooted.
amusements, and we want to be like everybody else, and we want to have enjoy time and this and that and the other. We become hedonistic, and we don't really care about religion as much. Dude.
I mean, hang on.
We are on the
Like this hypocrite, this giant hypocrite. What does he do? He's going. I mean, he's getting drunk. He's getting high. He's living it up in hotels with his hotel wives. He's bragging about it. He's joking about it. And this is the we've become westernized. Dude, you're a freaking hedonist. You're a total hedonist. That's what you are, Mohammed Hijab. That's all you do. You live for pleasure, and you lecture Muslims so that they help, because they're the ones who help you maintain this lifestyle of doing whatever you want. You're the king of what you're condemning right now.
Yeah.
You giant fake.
Hypocrite.
have my hotel wives.
days of Dhul Hijjah, the most important days in
Oh,
this
here he goes.
after the last 10 days of Ramadan. And you could argue even more important than the last 10 days of Ramadan. When Allah says in the Quran, وَالْفَجْرِ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوَتْرِ وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسْرِ, he said, وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ, Layal Ashr, the majority of scholars say there's 10 days that Allah swears by in Surah Al-Fajr, chapter 89 of the Quran, is the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah.
Yeah.
And the majority of scholars say these are the best days. Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, مَا مِنْ أَعْمَالٍ الْعَمَلُ الصَّالِحُ خَيْرُ فِيهِنَّ مِنْ هَذِهِ الْأَيَّامِ الْعَشْرِ. There's no days that their good deeds are better than these 10 days. He said that. They said, the hadith says that they said, what about struggling in the path of Allah? He says, وَلَا الْجِهَادُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. He said, not even struggling in the path of Allah, except for إِلَّا رَجُلٌ ذَهَبَ بِنَفْسِهِ وَمَالِهِ وَلَمْ يَرْجَعْ بِذَلِكَ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. That he went with himself and his wealth and he didn't come back with any of it. So in other words, a shaheed, essentially. The only, subhanallah, the only good deed in the religion of Islam that is better than doing good deeds on these 10 days is...
I have to say something. You know, even when I was a Muslim, I've always hated one thing. Always hated one certain approach, and that is the sneaky approach. That is when people want to ask for money for a certain cause, and what they do is instead of laying it down and asking and explaining why and encouraging in a nice way, they try to in this sneaky way. And you can sense it. You can really sense it. Like you can feel it coming in this sneaky way. Start this whole preaching, this whole session, and then all it is all supposed to lead up to, and therefore you should be donating to this right now. I've always hated that attitude, man. If you're going to ask for it, just ask for it.
All this guilt trip and manipulation. Remember, that's why I pointed out. He said, "Is the link ready? Do you have the link ready?" Because he was building up to that, and now he's about to guilt trip them like crazy and manipulate them like crazy.
Yeah, everyone catch that. So, I mean, Jai pointed it out. I couldn't tell what he was saying because he was quiet, but Subhor was talking, and then his dad was like, hey, get the link ready, get the link ready. So he was telling him to get it ready, so he knew where he was going with this. And now it's make them feel guilty and show them the way out. Show them the way out to show them the way to atone for their weakness and rubbishness, according to their prophet.
Yep.
Shahada. And look at us, subhanAllah, we're just living our lives as normal. There's nothing. There's no extra prayers. There's no fasting. There's no Quran.
Hey,
you don't care about the Quran.
Did he say no frosting? Did he say no frosting?
Do you know he has a book on his right above his head? There's a book. It's a Secret Affairs. I mean, it's a Secret Affairs. I wonder if there's like a subliminal message there. You see that? It's a Secret Affairs.
I have an extensive library of secret affairs.
I think that book is Secret Affairs: Britain's Collusion with Radical Islam.
Oh, okay, but I think it's still a subliminal message. So
Yeah.
He probably just bought it for the title, not for like the actual topic.
I know, but I was really curious to look up what it actually is. So.
Yeah, he was looking up. He's like, everyone's exposing me for my affairs. Let me look up how to keep affairs secret. Oh, look, here's a book on secret affairs. I will get this.
That's funny.
Charity. SubhanAllah, listen to this.
Hold on.
Okay,
how does this dude not have a bookshelf, man? Like he just has stacks of books.
Yeah, they just stacks them.
Hijab. Look, man, I'll build you one, man. I'll build you a bookshelf, man. You obviously can't do it.
Yeah, pretty weak.
Wallahi.
guys something before we start. Wallah, and I'm gonna have to be a bit harsh here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little bit harsh with my Muslim brothers and sisters because I believe that you failed. Yeah, just like I failed, you failed. Okay, we talk about you watching this at home. You have failed. Okay, why have we failed? Because look, you know that this is
What a weird way to ask for money, man.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, you losers, you're failures, you suck. Hey, I have to say,
What a weird way to ask for money.
No, seriously, this is dudes like this. This is exactly what like the approach with some of these scumbags have with women, right? They try to degrade and demean them to lower their self-esteem. So that there's nothing else they can do. There's nowhere else they can go. They feel worthless. They feel completely worthless, and they're grateful. They're grateful for anything that any association they can have with you because they don't feel like they're worth it anymore. And so he's applying this to all his Muslim viewers. You're worthless, you're scum, you're rubbish, you're pathetic, you're weak, you have micro peepees, all this stuff. But I'm going to be generous enough to let you send me money. Yes, do that.
You are correct. This is actually a very abusive method.
Yeah,
I know it is
crazy, man.
An abusive method that he would probably use in a relationship with his hotel wives. Oh, wait a minute, he already did use that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, when one of them exposed him for this, it was Daniel Hakikachu who responded, "You're low value. He's high value. You're low value. You should have been honored for him to just use you as a hotel wife. You should be honored for that sort of thing. He's super high value guy. You're worthless.
Single mother.
Yeah, single mother.
Yeah.
You should be thrilled that a man this great wanted you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be complaining that he basically turned you into a equivalent of a prostitute, just using you for sex. That's how he does it. Now that's how he views the entire ummah. Mohammed Hijab wants the entire ummah to be his hotel wife.
Yeah. Don't head here.
Yep. And also subscribe to Subhor.
The world. What you're online. This one, my platform. Mohammed Hijab, in terms of in conservative Muslim platforms that push an Islamic narrative, we are like number one, really. Well, number one, number two, number three, maybe after Mufti Menk, maybe after Awad Suleiman. It's up there in the top 5. No doubt about it. There's no question about it in terms of numbers. And when we try and raise money for charity, we're not raising it for ourselves. Listen, I've never stood in front of you and said, "Give me money so I can go on holiday." I'm sorry to say, I've never done that. Last week, this guy Avery, who I had the discussion with, he started a fundraiser so I can raise money because I took him to court in America in the U.S. federal court. I took him to court pro se. Which pro se means litigant in person, which means what? Which means I'm the one going to do it for my own chat GPT, what he was doing on the actual debate. I'm going to have to do the same thing, take a page out of his book.
Oh, hey, yeah, pause that
I don't have a
yeah, because Look at what he just said right there. I'm not coming with big fancy lawyers. You're not allowed to have big fancy lawyers, Mohammed Hijab. You are officially bankrupt so that you don't have to pay those hundreds of thousands of pounds to Douglas Murray and the Spectator. So you declare bankruptcy. So you can't be hiring big fancy lawyers. So you have to do it. You have to represent yourself.
Yeah, it's not a choice. It's not like some choice.
It's not a choice. Yeah, and Hijab couldn't say, hey, I'm going to raise money for big fancy lawyers. They would snatch that. They would snatch that money from you in a heartbeat, right? Yeah. So Avery's not in that position. Avery knows we see this new trend. Hey, let's copyright strike everyone who posts debates and stuff. Let's just copyright strike people and get their stuff taken down. He knows, and he knew it, but we were telling him, dude, you have to fight this and you have to freaking win, or they will never stop doing it. If Hijab were to win this, him saying, feel free to have this on your channel. Oh, and then copyright strike. If he were to win that, Muslims are going to do that left and right. Yeah, let's have a debate. Yeah, post it on your channel and copyright strike. They would be doing it left and right. So Avery has to win. So what happened? He contacts a legal team. What would it cost to take this all the way through court and stuff like this? If he fights us every step of the way, what would it cost? And he puts up a GoFundMe for that, and people covered it, and they doubled it almost instantly. And then he actually paused it. I mean, I was telling them, let that thing keep going, man. It enrages them. You can tell how enraged they are. Yeah, they're enraged.
Case in point.
Yeah.
So
interesting. I'm looking at the charity that he's giving all this speech for, and it's got some troubling reviews by people who say that they can't cancel their donations. They keep
really
keep taking more and more donations and all that, and they can't cancel. I see that they seem to have a high internal spending ratio compared to the charity that they actually hand out to charitable causes. Interesting stuff. Might be something worth looking into. It's even so. It's registered with the UK government, and the government gives transparency in how charities use their funds, and you can check there. And it seems to have a relatively high ratio of using the funds for management and expenses and stuff.
Oh, that's how they do it. Hey, by the way, I wonder if there's a way to tell like the date of this live stream and how many donations he got after he did this thing. I don't know if this worked, if it's a success for him or not, but I wonder if there's a way to tell, like you can match the dates to like the money that they raised at the time.
We gotta figure it out. I don't know.
All right. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, representing me tonight.
When was this live stream?
He does it like every Tuesday. So when was that? It was last Tuesday, right? Yeah, last Tuesday. I mean
Tuesday.
Jai, is this the stream that was on when we were live?
Yes. This is that stream.
AP, did you know that? And I kind of decided like kind of at the last second. I knew I had a live stream that night, and I knew I was going to be doing the one the next day that was going to review prompt 4 from the 1 versus 20 Muslim Korah versus bunch of Christian women. And so we'd reviewed prompt 1 and prompt 2, and I knew we were going to be reviewing prompt 4 the next day, and I already had a live stream at 8, and I was like, gosh, I don't want to skip 3. That's the one, that had Christina, Lady Logic, and it was just, okay, why are we going to do 1, 2, and 4? So I was like, I was about to set up the 8 o'clock live stream. It was already in the afternoon. I was about to set that one up, and I was like, okay, let me just set one up for 5. And we kind of go live just like as an afterthought. Meanwhile, this is Hijab's weekly live call-in show that, he's supposed to be one of the kings of Dawah, and we're live and we're sitting there with like 1,200, and he had like 700 and something. I'm like, really? This is like the king of Dawah now?
And he was going down, right? Like as we were, he was going like, how much was it? Like 800 views to 600 views, something like that. It was like huge.
It wasn't pretty. So yeah, no wonder he's enraged.
Yeah.
Very, very, very nice.
United States of America. I am taking the guy to court myself because I actually believe he copyrighted me. I believe that he did. I asked him He said, "What, did you give permission?" I said, "No, it's live. It's live. And then he distorted what I said, so in order to justify stealing my video from my channel,
He didn't distort what you said.
People, even Muslims,
No.
You know, he did not distort it. Mohammed Hijab gave him the permission to put it on his channel, to go live, and to also put it on his channel, and that's exactly what God Logic did. He's now using the excuse that he himself explicitly, verbally said to Avery, "Yeah, you can live stream.
You can live stream this discussion." And Avery said, "I'm recording it, right? I'm recording it, right?" So he wasn't. He didn't have a live stream set up or anything. He's just, "I'm recording it. I'm going to post it." He said exactly. Yeah. So Hijab is already doomed. He's basically delaying it and then throwing tantrums. And he knows he's going to lose, and he knows it's going to be another humiliation, and he's going to be embarrassed even more, and he's becoming enraged at it.
Even if that was the case, even if it was just permission given for a live stream, it would be the very same thing. A live streamed content would be just on the channel of God Logic.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah. If Hijab is saying you can live stream this now, in other words, you can be taking this content right now and have it on your channel right now, and he's claiming, but if you just put it on your channel an hour later, no, that was forbidden. That was haram. And he doesn't know what an absolute idiot he's going to sound like in court.
Yeah. And like at the end of the video, you can see Avery's like signing off of StreamYard. You can tell he's recording it on his end. He didn't download it from Mohammed Hijab's channel. He was recording it from his own.
He recorded it on his computer.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're confused at the fact. Watch the entire video. I never given permission for anything except for live. It's nothing came out of my mouth except for the word live. You can go live.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hang on. But Hijab, if it's live on his channel and you gave him permission for it to be live on his channel, one of the things that would happen from him being live on his channel was that it would be on his channel. So it's assumed if you're okay with it being live on his channel, that you're okay with it being on his channel. And not only that, he said he was recording it and you didn't object at all.
I didn't get that.
What an idiot. What an idiot. Can you imagine this guy in court? We already heard what he's like in court. It said he was like eating donuts in court and acting like an idiot. And then the judge actually declared any testimony this guy brings is worthless. That's what the judge ruled. Your testimony is worthless because you lie so much. Can you imagine this guy in a court in the US? I mean, it would just be hilarious for one of the lawyers who's questioning Hijab. Hijab, you ever been to court before for anything like suing people like this before? Oh, really?
That's irrelevant right now.
Have you ever been told that you lie so much that your testimony is actually worthless?
How dare you call me a liar, you stupid judge? How dare you call me a liar?
Oh, boy.
These courts, with all due respect, because I've been in some of them and been burnt already. But it's just principle.
Oh yeah, you don't say. You don't say.
You don't say.
I'm gonna go for it, and that's how I've always been. I don't care whether there's a just judge or an unjust judge. I'm gonna go for it, and that's what's gonna happen. But look, imagine now he's raising money to take me to court, which I'm not trained.
So let's have a look at this here from the Spectator, which Mohammed Hijab tried to sue.
Not tried to. He did sue them. He just lost and was completely crushed and humiliated like his prophet.
The earnings Hijab claimed to have lost included $3,500 or pounds a month deal to be a brand ambassador for the charity One Ummah, which he's actually connected to and was completely made up. Contracts £30,000 for a Ramadan fundraising campaign and so on. But messages that he relied on for these claims have the appearance of being contrived for the purpose of these proceedings.
Yeah.
So in other words, he colluded with these organizations to make up fake evidence in order to show it to the court that he actually lost money as a result of these defamations.
Yeah. And they expose that, because these guys are Mohammed Hijab's friends. Yeah. And then so guys, these are Mohammed Hijab's friends. This came out in court. These are Mohammed Hijab's buddies and stuff like that.
Yeah, literally Ali Dawa, like he's one of them. He was one of them.
Yeah, so you've got this is how dumb this guy is. This guy who's going to court. This guy who's going to court right now. This is how dumb he is. He doesn't think actual lawyers are going to be able to figure this stuff out. Smart lawyers are going to be able to find this stuff. He just thought, because he's stupid, he thought these guys would look at this and go, "Oh my goodness, let's settle out of court. Let's give them some money and settle it, and they'll take their stuff down." Instead, they fought it. But yeah, the documents. Oh, listen, the documents. It's hilarious. The documents were all like, it would be a letter, and it would say, "Yes, Mr. Hijab, because of your powerful dawah, we would like you to be a brand ambassador for our great company, and we will pay you £3,500 per month for your powerful channel." Blah blah blah. And it's like, these are his buddies. Like, your buddies don't talk to you like this, right?
Yeah.
But then there'd be the letter after the Spectator article, supposedly, right? And it would say, "Mohammed Hijab, we did want you as a brand ambassador. And yes, you would have earned $3,500 per month as our brand ambassador. But after we read what the Spectator has said about you and what Douglas Murray said about you, we don't want you as our brand ambassador anymore. This has cost you the sum of £3,500 per month for a total blah, 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 giving this total of what you have lost because of this article." And it's like, are you serious? What judge is going to fall for that idiotic
Good thing is that these scammers are completely stupid. I mean, if I was a scammer in that situation and I looked at those letters, I would think, okay, guys, this doesn't look believable at all. We should probably not be doing this route. But look at this. They caught it immediately. The messages, they addressed Hijab formally, despite coming from people who knew him well. They blamed the article, and they provided material that would be necessary to support a claim for financial losses when one might not generally expect such detail.
Right. Yeah. Because of that article, which Douglas Murray wrote, they're specifically saying the exact article. We're no longer going to pay you this money that you would have otherwise had unless it was for this article. It was like something like that.
Yeah.
It was like,
yeah. They also arrived at roughly the same time, which was several weeks after the article, but very shortly before a letter of claim was sent.
You see that, guys? They all these messages to Hijab about how this Spectator article has cost him tons and tons of money arrive conveniently all around the same time, right before he writes his complaint.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's how stupid this guy is. That's
found that as a witness, Hijab was combative and constantly argumentative, arguing his case rather than giving straightforward responses. He made an untenable denial of vigilantism over his actions in Leicester. He made claims that were not credible when he said he was unaware of having given a speech in front of a van displaying images of the Holocaust on another occasion in Golders Green. He also described the Jewish people he encountered in Golders Green as Zionists without any objective basis. The judge rejected Hijab's claims because the videos he publishes are at least as reputationally damaging to him as the article.
So in other words, whatever they were publishing, the videos that are on their own, they say just as much as the article said, if not worse.
Yeah, they're worse. Yeah. So guys, so it, like, according to Mohammed Hijab's lawsuit, these guys are saying, because of this Spectator article, you can't be our brand ambassador, when Hijab has done things over and over and over again that are way worse for someone's brand if you want to associate with someone. And that article would be like the least of your concerns about Mohammed Hijab if you have a company. So it was, I mean, fake, absolutely fake.
That's what the judge said here, apparently, according to the report.
Yeah.
Basically, in short words, in plain words, told Hijab, hey, you don't need to be complaining about this article that the Spectator wrote about you, because your own videos are worse.
Like,
basically.
anyone can conclude the same thing, whether they read the article or whether they watch the video. They're going to conclude the same thing about you.
Man, incredible.
What a dope.
Incredible.
Trained in US law. I'm not trained in UK law. I'm not trained in any law, let alone federal US law, I'm not trained in any law. He raises, I don't know, someone said £60,000, $60,000 in one day. We try and raise money for people that are being killed.
Oh,
like, subhanAllah, like 11.
Did GodLogic not raise more money? How much money did he raise?
No, it was 60,000. That's when he shut it down because it was over double what he needed. So he's like, he shut it down. Where, again, I would say let that go. Just to enrage these guys, because keep in mind, the reason we're telling Avery he definitely has to fight this and win this. He already understood that, but we're all making sure he knows the significance. You can't allow them to be shutting down Christian channels and stuff by endless copyright strikes. So he has to win that. But also, So you want it to be a deterrent. You want it to not work. So it's a deterrent to people using this method. Well, guess what's also a deterrent? Making Christian apologists rich and giving them everything they need to fund their ministries for long times, right?
Mhm.
That's a massive deterrent. Hey, I'm going to copyright strike this guy and take him to court. Okay, well, guess what? You're going to end up giving him a ton of money because people are all going to want to donate it. And then if he doesn't, and then if people go beyond what he needs for the court case, then they're all basically funding his ministry. Stop funding Christian apologists who are going after Islam. Stop funding their ministries. Do not do that. And they even called him out. Who was it? Jake who called him out? Jake who called him out. You just
Yep.
gave Avery a ton of money. What the heck is wrong with you? That's why, I mean, it would have been hilarious for Avery to get like 200,000 or something like that for his ministry to be completely funded, all thanks to Mohammed Hijab being an idiot. That's just like a supreme deterrent. Every time another Muslim thinks about doing this in the future, hey, I got a brilliant idea. Let me copyright strike them and take them to court. Everyone would be, no, do not do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That is so stupid. Massive deterrent.
No.
And you see him like breaking down psychologically over this.
Yeah, and so they're about to say like, oh, but the video is available on our channel, and they think that like that's what's going on here. Like he's fighting so that people can just merely see the video, not the principle here, not the idea that Muslims think that they can just control things and try to get our channels banned because of their copyright strikes and all this stuff. They think that, oh, it's just someone can still see the video on our channel. That's all this is about. No, it's about you trying to control people, you trying to shut people down, you trying to get people banned, and you're lying to people saying you can have it on your channel, and then when they put it on their channel, look what you do. So this is going to be making Muhammad Hijab an example, and he doesn't like that. He doesn't like being made an example of.
We saw what happened in Beirut. Bang, bang, bang. The Israelis were bang. We're trying to raise money for charity, and wallahi, you guys, I do not think we will be able to, by the end of this live, raise $50,000, $60,000.
Of course you won't.
Imagine this: they're raising $60,000.
Of course you won't. Of course you won't.
And they actually haven't, right? They actually haven't raised that money.
No.
Yeah.
For copyright.
For not copyright issue to harm a guy in the United Kingdom called Mohammed Hijab.
No. It's
No.
not to harm you. What? Wait. It's he gave Avery a copyright strike, and he thinks Avery fighting back is harming Mohammed Hijab.
Yeah.
Are you?
Stupid?
What is
How's
wrong?
he? Yeah.
You see how this guy thinks?
How is he harming you? Oh, this is all to harm me. No, it's because you're trying to give Muslims a brilliant tactic to take down all the channels that are crushing dawah. And Avery saying, no, you're not going to do that. And it's that's not Avery trying to harm you. That's Avery standing up against a stupid idiot with thug tactics and protecting Christian apologetics channels.
Yeah, this guy is hit. It's like there's like a proverb in Arabic saying like someone hit me and then they cried, and like you're the one doing the action, and then you act like the victim. No, no one's trying to harm you. You tried to harm Avery, and he's defending himself, and he's standing up for really all content creators so they don't get taken advantage of by people like you.
They want to legally harm a man in the United Kingdom, Muslim man called Mohammed Hijab, who's doing dawah. Which I'm flattered that they all think that it's worth that much money, and I'm flattered that they think they need to do that. And I'm actually,
no, Hijab. What's happening is that you are suing somebody
because you're a baby.
For their right to publish something that you have even given permission to, and people are saying no. Screw you, we are going to support this guy whom you are suing. That is what is happening.
What does it have to do with dawah?
You are not the victim, Hijab. You are not the victim.
This is like Uthman ibn Fibin. He's like, oh, they're trying to hurt the dawah. They're trying to hurt the dawah. No, your dawah is you're admitting it yourself that you guys are weak. What dawah? You guys are weak already. We don't need to do anything. You guys are destroying yourselves. It's like this is not about you having strong, powerful dawah or something like that. It's because you are. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I mean, just guess what? When Mohammed Hijab gave Avery permission to have this on his channel, Hijab was thinking he's gonna manhandle Avery and powerful dawah. Avery schooled him and humiliated him, and the video on Avery's channel was blowing Hijab's video out of the water and was going viral. It was going like this. So Hijab, boom, copyright strike to keep it from going more viral because he just doesn't want everyone reviewing this constantly and using it to make fun of him. So he came up with the brilliant tactic. Ooh, copyright strike. And we said no, not going to do it.
They have they overestimate me more than even I overestimate myself.
Yeah.
But the fact is this: why I forget these guys. We are weak because we can't even help our poor. We are weak because we can't even raise money. Look, we're talking about Lebanon. Lebanon is a country with 30 or 40% Christian. Okay, we want to raise money for people that have been oppressed, whether they are Muslim or whether they are Christian. Actually, because wallahi, like a lot of Christians. Listen, a lot of Christians. I know you guys are watching this.
He's trying to appeal to the Christians now.
What do you mean? A lot of your
donate? He wants us to donate to him.
He also had like 700 people watching.
There's certainly are a lot of Christians watching.
It's money for people that have been oppressed.
Now they are watching,
whether they are Muslim or whether they are Christian. Actually, because wallahi, like a lot of Christians. Listen, a lot of Christians. I know you guys are watching this, and I think, to be honest, this has been quite bad. The interaction between us is not a representation of how Muslims and Christians should interact. So I'm honest with you, bro.
Really?
He's talking about Lebanon here, and he's talking about how Christians are, how Muslims and Christians are being oppressed in Lebanon. This is a very typical slimy tactic to appeal to Christians, despite the fact that this guy also happens to be an extremely anti-Christian bastard. He's trying to appeal to Christians by bringing up Christians because Lebanon happens to be a Christian country, or a country that is originally Christian and that has been occupied by Islamists and has been overtaken by Muslims. In the conflict that is ongoing, the conflict between Lebanon and Israel, the fight was started by Hezbollah, which took over and occupied vast regions within Lebanon. The Christians in Lebanon hate Hezbollah, and Hezbollah repeatedly attacks and keeps firing at Israel, as a result of which Israel says, all right, enough is enough, we're going to go in. Among Christians, the general attitude is that Hezbollah is the one to blame here in this case. The request has repeatedly been for Hezbollah to stop fighting, to stop doing this, to stop ruining the country. This guy comes here as an Islamist trying to appeal to Christians. Take it, or sort the situation out with your fellow Islamists, Hijab, who are causing all the mess.
Yeah, he's I mean, this is like a grifter kind of thing. He's just trying to appeal to, like, he's trying to appeal to Christians as if he cares about the Christians of the Middle East. He doesn't even care about the Muslims of the Middle East. Look how these guys treat Palestinians. Forget about Lebanese Muslims. Look at how they treat Palestinian Muslims. They don't care. They're just trying to raise money, and I don't know, God knows what they do with the money. But these guys don't actually care. They don't care about Palestinians. They don't care about Lebanese Christians. They don't care about Lebanese Christians or Muslims. He's just using this as a way to get people to donate. Grifter tactics.
Yeah, and I mean, this happened a lot. I mean, you saw this. I mean, I don't know anything about this particular charity. AP says it doesn't have a good reputation, but we saw this a lot. We saw this a lot in the aftermath of all the people raising money for the people of Gaza. And so they take donations, but they're taking like 60% of it for their hard work of asking for the donations. We saw that over and over and over again. Of this guy made $2 million off of asking for donations for Gaza and stuff like that. So, I mean, given who we're dealing with right now, what do you think's going on? Hijab, you raise money for this, and we'll give you like 40% of whatever you're raising. Probably something like that.
Alhamdulillah. I actually I'm quite connected to lots of Christians in southern Lebanon, and maybe I can bring some of them on here sometime. But those guys absolutely hate Hezbollah. Then they are sick of it. They hate the Islamic change of their country. And even one big consideration that people even have is they don't want to split Lebanon, but there is this thinking going on of maybe we should just split and create our own independent Lebanese Christian country. Yeah, because it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
Polemical, yeah. The fact of the matter is this: we Muslims and Christians have always really coexisted. Muslims and Christians.
What?
Answer.
This just turned into a comedy hour now. We've always coexisted. Give us your money.
For 14 centuries, Christians and Muslims lived in perfect harmony. everything was great. It was all wonderful. We were brothers. And then Avery came along and started attacking me. I don't know why. I did nothing, but he started attacking me and trying to divide us because we were so loving towards one another. And now Avery's ruining it. Oh, don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Send me money.
And everybody knows what we're talking about when we say there are two major religious groups, and for the last 1,400 years, maybe with some slowing down over the last 100 years, they have been fighting against each other. Everybody knows we're talking about Christians and Muslims, right? The Islamic invasions of Christian lands started with Muhammad himself, immediately with his successors who invaded Christian lands, and they did not stop until the end of the First World War, where finally an end was put to the Islamic imperialism. And right now, there's still a lot of fighting going on. There's still a lot of fighting going on, just not on as big of a scale as it was in the past. But you could just see this currently as a little bit of a pause phase, because the West crushed the Islamic Empire.
Yeah,
Quite some togetherness here.
That the closest people to you are the Christians. Can you imagine that? It says, وَلَا تَجِدَنَّ أَقْرَبَهُم.
Yeah, that's what the Quran said before Muhammad started realizing that Christians don't want him either.
Yeah, then they became the worst of all creatures.
Yeah.
Chapter 98, verse 6.
It's kind of funny how he doesn't care to explain this context.
No, of course not. No. Yeah.
You can lay it down, and I wanted to do this forever. I have it already, just didn't get to work with it. But maybe we can do this together when I'm over there, Jai.
Yeah.
But I put together all the verses in which the Quran talks about Christians in chronological order. Yeah, couldn't think of the word. And you see how it goes from very sympathetic to neutral to indifferent to hostile to convert or else.
Yeah. May Allah destroy them. Yeah. It's like, yep.
That you'll find the ones who are closest to you in love. SubhanAllah, the word love is used in the verse. You will find that the closest ones to you, in love are the ones who say we are Christian. That is a verse in the Quran. Many Christians listening to this might not know that. Yeah. In terms of people,
that is true. That's what the Quran does actually says.
Yeah, it does say that.
But that's before things turn ugly.
With Christian people.
And what's also important is that it is an attempt by the Quran or by Muhammad to suck up to Christians because things didn't work out with the Jews.
Doing exactly what he's doing. Exactly what he's doing is what the Quran was doing. It's like, come on, guys. Let's all get along. Don't give us your money, like that kind of thing. Like that's exactly what he's doing. That's what the Quran was doing.
So first, Muhammad was trying to suck up to Jews and Christians.
Yeah.
And the Jews rejected him, and he started hating the Jews.
Yeah.
And the entire rhetoric there is, Jews hate you, but Christians, they love you. Christians are good. Until he interacts with Christians more, and then things get nasty, and then it goes, okay, you know what? Christians are the same. Christians and Jews, the same. They're friends of one another. Whoever befriends them is one of them and will go to hell forever. That's what
it's kind of. So Mohammed Hijab is doing this the other way around. He went from like the hostile, like he hates Christians approach to now he's like he's kind of like trying to soften up to us, and he's like, oh, we were doing this wrong the whole time, guys. When I was threatening your wives and when I was, insulting you and saying that you guys all like that was all wrong. Now just give me your money and I promise everything will be okay. We're all friends.
Send me money so I can help the Christians. That's what I do. I raise money to help Christians. Yeah, sure.
So imagine any Christian falling for this. This is crazy.
Still don't understand how Israel gave the temple to the Muhammadus and they still claim apartheid. Complete change of topic, but sometimes I wonder if I'm not very much into conspiracy theories, but sometimes I wonder if it's also a tactical thing by Israel because they are afraid of what happens internally if they have full control over the temple, especially of the secular Israeli governments of the past. Maybe they just don't want to deal with the consequences of having full control of the temple. I don't know. It's an interesting topic.
Very interesting.
We don't want to always have these antagonistic things. Sometimes we need to work together. Yeah, there are times,
Against Zionism, for example.
against Zionism, but let's just say something even
That's when they want to be friends, when they can use us as useful idiots for them.
Christian people.
Let's be friends to destroy the Zionists.
Lebanon's one of the perfect places because the population is almost evenly divided. So we're raising money for Lebanon. The people who have been devastated in Lebanon by the Iranian strikes in the most holy days in the Islamic calendar, with potentially the exception of Layl al-Qadr and potentially the exception of the last 10 nights, with a difference of opinion among the scholars, actually. And the majority say it's actually these 10 days. And let's see how much we're able to raise today by the end of this live. Mr. Avery was able to raise $60,000.
There's also something funny that he points out here. Lebanon is a perfect example because the population is nearly equally divided between Christians and Muslims. Before that happened, Lebanon was considered the Switzerland of the Middle East.
Yeah.
It was Beirut was considered the Paris of the Middle East, which had a different meaning back in the day because Paris was actually a good place back in the day.
Now Paris is not the Paris of Paris.
So that actually had a good meaning back then, not to be confused with Paris today. But it was considered a blooming, wonderful place in the Middle East. It was ranking very, very highly. It was a desirable place. Right now, in terms of quality of life, Lebanon ranks somewhere at the very bottom of all countries in the world combined. In terms of happiness, it ranks somewhere. In terms of happiness, it ranks somewhere at the very bottom, not quality of life. Quality of life is also low, but happiness is extremely low. The country has gone down the drain after the Muslim takeover and the civil war.
When he says it's like kind of evenly split, I mean, I haven't seen the stats in a while, but from what I remember, it's like 30% amongst Sunni, Shia, and then Christian. When he was talking about all the people they want to help, when they're saying Muslims, they're grouping Sunni and Shia together into one group, when it's not really how they view them. Even though Southern Lebanon, that's basically Shia. That's like not, but that's how these guys view them as, like, the guy even said, he said, like, oh, even the Druze, we'll even help the Druze. Where the Druze are like this, they're not going to help the Druze or the Christians these guys are such liars.
To take a man who is untrained in law, which is Mohammed Hijab, to court in USA.
And not only that, for a video that's already online.
That's
the point.
And it's the narrative that's being made is like, what do you call it? We're hiding it. The video is online. Yeah. So it's not like we're trying to hide that. The video's online. It's got 400 and something thousand views.
All right. So what's the problem with putting it on GodLogic's channel?
Yeah. Why don't you?
And that's not the narrative. That's not the narrative. The narrative is you're trying to control people. That's what you're trying. You're trying to get people banned.
Yeah.
And he's fighting back.
And trying to give Muslims a tactic for getting Christian channels shut down. Yeah. And we're saying no. And then he's whining like a little baby.
And in fact, this is a bad move, which is why he had to create a second account with which he's trying to do the copyright, with which he did the copyright strikes, right? He created the Hijab, Mohammed Hijab account, with which he did the copyright strikes.
Hijab hotels. Yes.
He didn't do it with his normal Mohammed Hijab account. He did it with his Mohammed Hijab account.
So you can watch. You're very welcome to watch the video. It's not like we're hiding the video. We're not giving away our videos. We're not giving away our videos.
So imagine,
especially not to anti-Muslims.
Sure.
And so on and so forth. Bro.
So $67,000 or whatever raised, so you can watch the video on his channel, which is already on this channel.
You know that's not true.
It shows how much.
Yeah. 60,000 because that's how important we believe it is to stop you guys from being able to control our channels and get our content taken down and stop us from wrecking Dawah. We understand this is important. These things are important. We can't give you guys this stupid deceptive tactic for getting us copyright strikes. We will fight you in court on this every single time if we have to, but we're not backing off this one. Can't do it.
Hey guys, how much does Mohammed Hijab owe in court fees in the UK?
Somewhere around £850,000.
Yeah, it's like a little over like $1 million, right? So he knows how much lawyers cost. He knows how much court costs. He knows this is not money that's just going to make Avery rich or something. This is how much lawyers cost. This is how much, if it goes to court, this is how much litigation costs. He knows this because he spent over 15 times the amount of money that Avery raised. He knows that as a fact. So he's trying to, he's also gonna say that Avery's a grifter and things like that too. I wonder where he got that from, but yeah, he's trying to.
How does this whole bankruptcy thing work out? It's like, I mean, if he never has the money to pay any of that back,
I
and
don't know.
he actually does, I mean, he declared bankruptcy. How long do they drain him until they have all of it settled, or
Don't know.
nobody knows?
That's the UK. Why do you think we would know this?
Yeah, we're not trained in UK law, much less federal law.
Bro, not just that.
Imagine what he should give that money to the Lebanese.
Bro, he should give that. Look, poor people, bro. Instead of grifting, instead of taking the money and putting your, we want to see receipts.
Use it. Yes, use it for hotel wives. Use it for hotel wives.
The funny irony of this is that it's literally Mohammed Hijab himself.
Yeah.
Mohammed Hijab is the reason why that money is being raised.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he's about to say he kind of stopped himself. He was just like, instead of putting that money in your pocket, that's not what he's doing with the money. He's not putting it in his pocket. Like I said, Hijab knows how much lawyers cost. He knows how much courts cost, and he knows how much fees. This guy is paying like $1 million worth of court fees. He knows that. So he's
guys.
lying to his audience.
Yeah, everyone. Understand that guy. He knows this stuff gets expensive because lawyers are going to do investigations and stuff, and so he knows that money that he owes. That's what those were the legal fees and stuff like that of fighting him through all this stuff. So he knows this stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
It blew up in his face like everything he does, and he's whining like a baby over it.
Yep.
Not in this sense.
Receipts. I mean, your Christian people should be saying to you, we want to see your grifter. Yeah, you're a scavenger and a grifter. We want to see receipts of who, what do you call it, what lawyers are charging you and how our money is being spent, since it's going into your bank account. And
it's the case,
it's going into your bank account. All right, so you're trying to make money from Mohammed Hijab, personal money.
What?
You can make it. I'm happy that these Christians are losing their money, these anti-Muslim Christians, because not all Christians are the same, but these particular ones, I'm happy that they're losing it. Let them lose it. But the point is this: can you?
It's so funny how he's actually very angry about this.
He's mad.
Narcissists. You see how narcissists think? Everything is about hurting him. Everything revolves around him. No, you're the one who did this to Avery.
You're the idiot, dude. You're the idiot.
Oh, look, that's a good thumbnail right there. Look at the pause.
Yeah, it is. That's good. Poor sub. He's gonna sit here through all this.
Can you just imagine that? Yeah. That people are trying to £100,000 to take Mohammed Hijab to defend themselves in court, and he's his own lawyer in the USA, and he doesn't even have anyone backing him from the Muslim community.
Oh, poor guy.
I don't want no one to back. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Do you know how many court cases I've had?
To defend himself.
Yeah.
To defend himself, and he keeps running his mouth. He's yes, Mohammed Hijab. He's defending himself. He's defending himself. You're defending yourself,
not by choice.
Yeah, that's not your choice. That's because you lost this big. You can't. If you all of a sudden have £50,000 to hire a legal team to go and fight Avery in court, people are going to be like, "Wait a minute! I thought you were bankrupt. You need to hand over that money. You know you're stuck, man."
Yep.
What a dork.
The funny thing is that I sent this over to Douglas Murray to have a look at that. Said, "Hey, heads up, this guy is suing somebody else. Just so you know."
Oh, he actually retweeted Avery's fundraiser when it was going on.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I told Douglas about it, and he was like, "What?"
Or he quote tweeted it. Yeah, because he said something about. Actually, have you seen that quote? Have you seen that post? He did like a big write up about it.
I didn't see that. I mean, I sent it to him. He reacted to it. I didn't see what he did publicly though.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out sometime.
I shall.
Pay from my own pocket, bro. I don't need no Muslim to be my money. How many times have I asked you Muslim for money? Never. I've always asked for other causes. Yeah. Every time I've
I just get my percentage.
4 or 5 years. You don't know about that. You only know about the 2 that I lost. You only know about 2 that I lost.
He just said he went to 7. He did 7 cases.
Oh wait,
eight cases. He's talking about 8 cases he's done, and he's talking. Okay, yeah, you got to hear. But he just said he's done 8 cases, lawsuits. Okay, let's see.
Okay, I did retweet that. Mohammed Hijab declared himself bankrupt in January this year after losing his defamation case against me in the High Court. He filed for bankruptcy under the name Mohammed Nabil Hijab. If he were to get any money from you, it would have to go straight to his trustee in bankruptcy.
Oh, so some sort of trustee.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. Very nice. Then this guy says, but how can Hijab even afford to sue when he's bankrupt? Has he been hiding some money?
Look at that. You didn't even like his comment.
That's a good point. Why would I like this comment? I would rather like this here.
It's a pretty good one. Look at that, 1,400 likes. Boom, and then another one. Whoa!
Double.
Dang, that's messed up, man. Oh boy.
She's one of the funniest people on Twitter of all the Zionists.
And it was a historic victory. But the point is this: I've had many court cases. Many of them have settled. Many of them we won. Many of them we lost. That's just the game of it. And I don't give a. I've never asked you people to fund my litigation ever. I have never had the audacity. I've never been so shameless to ask my people for money. I will go make money from YouTube on the advertisements or whatever it may be. I will take that money and I will use it myself as a sadaqah to fund my own struggle against the enemies of Allah. And I'm glad and I'm happy. And I'm
Hijab, you're getting 700 people watching your live, man. You ain't funding nothing by your YouTube, man.
You can give charity to yourself. You can give charity to yourself. He said
Sadaqah means charity. What he's saying is
I'm going to give myself charity.
I will sue people, and then I will take out money from my from my monetization, and will give it as charity to myself to defend myself in court.
Wow, that's amazing.
What the hell, man? What?
So, like, if you pay yourself, you're giving yourself charity. I mean, what kind of a weird way of saying
what he thinks here?
To whatever it may be, I will take that money. I've never had the audacity. I've never been so shameless to ask my people for money. I will go make money from YouTube on the advertisements or whatever it may be. I will take that money and I will use it myself as a sadaqah to fund my own struggle against the enemies of Allah. I'm glad.
Wait, struggle. What would be the Arabic translation of that?
It's jihad.
Oh, that's his jihad.
Jihad.
It is his kampf. So what he's saying is that apparently he needs to give himself charity to fight the lawsuits that he himself voluntarily starts against other people over frivolous reasons.
And I mean, think about that. I don't know the details of all his lawsuits, but what it seems like is he sues people over criticizing him or embarrassing him. Criticizing him or embarrassing him. In other words, exactly what we would expect a narcissist to do. This isn't for the ummah. This isn't to protect anyone. This is because of his fragile ego. Oh, you said this about me. I'll sue you. Oh, you embarrassed me in this debate. I'll sue you. That's him. And Avery, no, I'm going to stop you from using this pathetic tactic, you narcissist. And then Hijab whines about it. Why? Narcissist. Total narcissist.
Now the Muslims are about to get the belts. They're about to get it.
Oh, here we go. Finally, someone's going to tell them what they need to hear.
I'm very proud of the fact that all my enemies are the biggest enemies of Allah, the biggest enemies of Islam, the biggest enemies of Muslims. I am glad and I'm proud to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Douglas Murray is my enemy, that David Wood is my enemy, that these people.
Hey, shout out.
He would catching strays, but it's a shout out, right? Hey, I love it when he calls me one of the biggest enemies of Islam. I mean, he could have just been like, oh, this pathetic little no-name weakling. But instead, the biggest enemies and destroyers of Islam are coming after me.
To be fair, I mean, he did call me that too, and I was actually kind of surprised by that because it doesn't go very well with his regular attitude of trying to minimize and insult and belittle his opponents. Mm-hmm. But he did directly say that you and I are the greatest
enemies of Allah.
Enemies of Allah or something like that.
Hey, Hijab, little life lesson, buddy, man. We got a saying over here. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
That's right. That's right.
It's on you, buddy.
My enemies, I'm glad that these people hate me enough to try and damage me. What do you call it? Douglas Murray and The Spectator essentially paying £1 million to try and take me down. And now these other guys from another country, 100,000.
Oh, no, pause that right there. Right, think what he just said. I mean, again, Like absolute narcissists. They spent £1 million to try to take me down.
Yeah.
No,
they did?
you sued these guys in order to control what a newspaper and what a journalist can say about you.
Yep.
And they said, no, we're not going to let this guy just, we're not going to back down if this guy sues us and all of a sudden we won't say anything about him because we're scared because he'll sue us. If you let that go, keep in mind, this is the exact same thing that Avery's doing, but it's among journalists. Hey, if we let this guy just sue us over anything we say about what these guys are doing, they're just going to do that every time we post anything dealing about any one of these guys. And they'll just sue us. They'll smell weakness and say, oh, The Spectator and Douglas Murray will instantly back down and settle out of court every single time they post anything, which means what? They're never going to criticize us again. They're never going to say a word. Hijab could go down the street saying, I'm going to slaughter you all in the name of Allah. And they wouldn't post about it because they'd be worried about being sued. That's what would happen if they back down. So he tries to control what journalists can say and report on, and they say no and defeat him. And they spend £1 million to try and shut down my powerful dawah. You are scum, dude. You're scum. Glad you read that hadith.
Rubbish.
Scum and rubbish.
And the Muslim community, I'm not asking you to make me rich. And I'll tell you what, I'm telling you this for free. I am not rich. You guys know
You're
that I'm
officially bankrupt, right?
By the way, I'm still a council property tenant. By the way, I still live in a council house, in the government-funded house. I don't own anything to my name. Try and find something to my name. I have nothing. Yeah, because I've given it all away. Yeah, I've given every single thing away. Either to
yeah, not yeah. You
remember what he told Daniel? What he told Daniel about the wives?
He said that.
Yeah.
You remember that, AP? He was talking to Daniel, and Daniel is explaining to him how in the U.S., if you get married and then you divorce the woman, she's going to take half your stuff. And Hijab's like, what? That makes no sense. You're the one earning the money. You should just, pay her a little bit of money. And he's like, no, they're going to take half your stuff. And he goes, well, then you should hide it. You should hide it. Make sure other people have it. And that way they can't come for it. And then you see him, what? I've given it all away to who? Your buddies to hold for you. Come on, man.
The thing is, this doesn't make sense because if my memory serves me right, a long time ago, he said in some other live stream or video that that he lives a comfortable life and he's wealthy or something like that.
Well, that was before he got bankrupt, probably.
Yeah, all right, that's true.
yeah, or causes or the dawah itself. I can assure you that I've given every single thing away. I'm not asking you to do what I did. I'm asking you to do just 1% of that. You've got a link. People are dying. SubhanAllah. You can't even bring it to yourself to give money to these people on these special days. And these guys are paying £100 million, £100,000 just to take me out.
Notice what's happening.
To take him out. It's not to defend themselves. It's to take him out.
Notice how he's leading this charity here. So he's asking for money for this charity, and this is how he starts out. He starts by attacking and humiliating and insulting all the Muslims, and thereby asking them to donate to the charity. It's not even that the charity started and nobody donated to it and all that. This is how he starts out the charity. It's like, oh, you people, you don't even do anything. You're sick. This is how he asks for money for charity.
Yeah. Do 1% of what I did. You're pathetic. You guys, like, this is how he talks to his people.
Losers. And instead of that, let's talk about istighath. Let's talk about Ash'ari Maturidi. Let's talk about Athari Salafi. Is he Salafi enough for you? Let's talk about the gender debate. Let's kill each other. Let the Muslims fight and kill each other more. And then these guys are going to do the same thing to us.
No, we're not. We're not going to. What are you talking about? We have no plans of that.
What do you mean, these guys? These guys you were just talking about?
So, David, do you have plans to destroy? Well, I mean, not physically. That's what he's saying. He's like physically destroying, killing people.
Yeah, we're here to destroy dawah.
Yeah,
that's it.
No one's trying to hurt you, dude.
Wallahi, do you know what? The far right have a point. That's how far I'm going to go. You guys, wallahi, the most
have a point about you. They're right about you. And Mohammed was right about you when he called you scum and rubbish.
Correct. They have a point.
Yes, Prophet Muhammad agrees with the far right about us.
Look at his face, man.
And poor Subhor, he's just stoic the entire time.
Yeah, he's like, what am I supposed to be doing, guys? Someone tell me what I'm supposed to do. It's like a rabbit.
So look at the Jewish community. Look at the Jewish community. Look what they've done. Look, do you think if I was in I was the same Mohammed Hijab in the Jewish community, do you think I'd be like this?
No.
Are you dumb? Are you?
They probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't
I'd be
tolerate.
rich.
Probably wouldn't tolerate somebody
No, they
like you anyway.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
I'm very, very sure, knowing the Jewish community, they probably wouldn't have somebody like you. If they did have, they wouldn't tolerate you. They would generally push you away and push you out and not have you in their circles. Just look at Rabbi Shmuley.
Dumb to think that. If I was Mohammed Hijab with the clout that I have and the influence that I have, yeah, and I was a Jew in the Jewish community, do you know how they take care of me? Do you know how I would be taken care of? Yeah? Do you think that I would have to be funding my own litigation? Do you think that I would have to be doing my own thing? Do you think that I'd be bankrupt? Do you think that I wouldn't have backing? Do you not think that someone like Douglas Murray, who Netanyahu himself came out and he said, Netanyahu himself, he said, we need to take over TikTok, and we made a video about that. And he said Douglas Murray, and he was praising Douglas Murray. Do you not think he's got a hand to play? Do you not think Elon Musk, by the way, which I'll expose what he said about me?
Mohammed Hijab wishes he was a Jew.
Expose it, because what he private communicated to me all his threats.
Oh, he's still saying that?
Yeah.
He's still saying Elon Musk threatened him. I thought that was about the whole hotel scandal.
It was.
thing
It obviously was.
He's
It
gonna
obviously was.
He's going to go further into it now.
Who Elon Musk himself, and you think it's a lie? Wallahi, it's not a lie. You've seen it. Have you seen it or not? Okay, wallahi is not a lie. And the only
when Muslims say Wallahi, are we supposed to believe them? Is that something
Yes.
we're supposed to
Yes.
believe?
Yeah,
now?
they don't lie, guys. They don't lie.
If a
They lie on
Muslim
the
says,
Yeah.
all the time.
if
Yes.
a Muslim
Subhor,
says,
do you confirm?
Wallahi, then he's telling the truth. It has to be like, it has to sound like full. It has to like the has to be very full in order to be true. So if he goes like wallahi, then it's true.
Then you
It
know.
depends also on the strength of the wallahi. The truthfulness of it depends on how powerful you say it. Just so you know.
and I even
Yeah,
have it all documented, blah blah blah
You
blah.
sent it to a few
Akhi,
people.
and then the next week, Elon Musk came out. He didn't mention my name, but he said, you know what, Tommy Robinson's got a what do you call it? A court case. Didn't he say that? And he said, in that court case, I'm gonna fund him. He didn't. The court case was against me. I'm the one who took him to court. So you got Elon Musk, Netanyahu backing my enemies, and we can't even raise £10,000 sterling to save some poor people in Lebanon who the missiles have rained on them and killed them in the buildings.
the
Muslims,
land-
you
it's
are a disgrace, wallahi. You are a disgrace. وَإِن تَتَوَلَّوْا يَسْتَبْدِلْ قَوْمًا غَيْرَكُمْ ثُمَّ لَا يَكُونُوا أَمْثَالَكُمْ. Wallahi, the issue is with you Muslims. It's the issue with you, wallahi, what you've done. It's your fault. The far right are right. Because you know why? Because you can't even take care of yourselves. We can't
Hey,
even
you see him tap on his leg? You see Subhor tap on his leg? Dude, calm down, man.
Subhor is trying to call him.
كونوا أمثالكم. Wallahi, the issue is with you Muslims. It's the issue with you, wallahi, what you've done. It's your fault. The far right are right. Because
Yeah,
you know
you're
what?
right. He
You
is.
see
You
that?
can't even
He's
take care of
tapping his leg going, dude, stop.
Subhor's
Why
trying
would
to
you
call
tap
him.
his leg and put
Hey,
your finger
no.
to your mouth? This guy.
Hey, Yeah, why'd you tap his leg and then like taste it? What the heck is wrong with you, dude?
No.
Hey, you know what's fun? You know what's funny is you know how I, because I was thinking, hey man, you should tap him and you should tap your boy there and like tell him he's crashing out here and everyone's gonna use this to make fun of him. And I say that because that's what I used to have to do on Jesus or Muhammad when I was with Sam, and he'd start screaming at people, and I'd tap his leg, and that meant, dude, calm down, you're going too far here.
Yeah, but he's tasting it. He's like,
Yeah, I know. I didn't taste it. There's no scenario where I'd be like, Hijab's leg,
This is a perfect,
tastes
this
very
is a perfect
strong.
thumbnail. It's a perfect thumbnail. It's the perfect meme. Look at that.
Ourselves. We can't even take care of our own house.
Yeah.
The Muslims. I'm not here to attack the Christians today, and I'm not here to attack the atheists. You know what my attack is upon? The Muslims, because they deserve it the most. You guys have the Quran.
That's
You
a
guys
clip
have the
right there.
Sunnah. You guys have the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You are the failures. You are all the failures. Wallahi,
Muhammad
you
said
are
they
failures.
would be.
You are kaghutha'i sayl. You are the ones who are froth. What have you done for the ummah? What have you done for anybody? You can't even raise money.
What have you done?
What did your daddy done? What did you do? And what did your daddy done?
What have
You
you
hillbilly
done?
rednecks, bunch of hillbilly rednecks.
Billy Redneck, what
Yeah.
have you done?
so Quran says that Muslims are the best nation. Muhammad Hijab, you're failures. You guys are terrible. Like,
Dude,
hillbilly
hey, AP,
redneck.
we need to update our soundboards, man.
oh yeah, this is good clips right
We
here.
need to
Yeah.
update our soundboards, man. This is
What
good
have
stuff.
you done? What have you done? This reminds me of this here.
You
Sorry, I'm
online,
kinda-
and
Yeah.
and
Alex Jones responded to that.
I love the words. Good thing this is.
Oh god, this is not the clip. Ah,
It's the wrong clip, man. You can't even find the right clip. Stop embarrassing us.
I was just looking for Mohammed Hijab and Mohammed Hijab and Alex Jones, but goes off on rant. Anyway, I'll look for it some other time.
For the poorest of the poor. Why are our people the ones getting bombed the most? Why are our people getting killed the most? Why are our communities getting humiliated the most? Why us? Because of the reason why is because, subhanAllah, the Quran even tells us you're going to do what the Prophet told us. You're going to follow the ones who came before you. Shibr and dhira. You're going to, like, inch by inch, handspan by handspan. Meaning what? You're going to just follow the ways of division.
This is how retarded Muslim preachers are generally. Why are we dying? Why are we suffering? Why are we being killed? Why are we killing each other? Oh, it must be because we don't focus enough on Islam. It must be because we are not being very good Muslims. It must be because we are focusing too much on life. It must be no. It's probably because you are being too Islamic. It's probably because you are being uncivilized. It's probably for these reasons. That's why you are constantly fighting each other. That's why you're trying to start fights. Just like you, Mohammed Hijab. Muslims and the Muslim nations keep wanting to start fights that they cannot win. And then they get bombed as a result. And then you complain and say, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I don't understand what is going on here. Maybe we need to be more like Muhammad. Gosh, so stupid, man.
This people divided into this many sects, and we're going to divide into that many sects. We're going to divide. We're going to كل حزب بما لديهم فرحون, as the Quran says. Every sect with what they have, they're very happy. Allah says that. Every sect, Muslims. كل حزب بما لديهم فرحون. You're attacking this one. You're attacking that one. أخي.
Yeah, Muslim. Hang on, let me look for this thing here. You want to take a few super chats? Inshallah. Inshallah Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Nurdin. Hey, what's up, Nurdin? I will probably wait until you are done with your Yajuj and Majuj experiment and see if you're going to admit it's a spiritual issue. I admit it's a spiritual
Alex Jones
issue.
to a debate about this after he called us
Wait a minute. Hang on.
disgusting.
Oh, do you find it?
Hasn't responded. Would you? I challenge Alex Jones to a debate about this after he called us disgusting, but hasn't responded. Would you debate him about?
You know, if he wants to fight me, if he wants
It's about to
fight
get
me, if he wants
awesome.
to engage in any way, shape, or form. That fat piece of shit.
Think about how baked he is right now. How baked is this?
Humiliate him. Okay,
He's gang leg,
nothing.
guys.
He's nothing. Okay, Alex Jones is a fraud. You have to understand this. And for those who rely on his conspiracy theories and stuff like that to live their life, I have to say, he's nothing. He's a nobody. He has no accolades. He has no achievements. He has not done anything. Why are you listening to this fat man? Why are you listening to this fat man? What has he done? What has he proven? What has he
He
shown?
exposed the Bohemian Grove, the Illuminati.
Okay, so what? Okay. So what should I do now? So what now?
He said that they put fluoride on the water to turn the frogs gay.
Okay, is that it? Is that what you want me now? What, do I have to bow down to this fat piece of shit?
You don't have to bow down.
Sorry to say, who are you, Alex Jones?
He exposed the globalist agenda.
What?
The globalists, the Chi-Coms.
He's nothing. Alex Jones is nothing. He has
I like his stuff. It's too bad that he set up
Alex
discussion.
Jones is nothing. You have to listen, Alex. You're nothing. You're nothing. Look at my face. Look at me. This is the face of a man who you could wish to be. Who you could wish to be. You can pray to whoever the hell you pray to or whatever the hell you do to be. Okay? Look at me now. Take a look at me. I mean, just take a look at this. Tell me, what can you do to me? What can you do? Shout at me with your stupid voice? This and that. Talk about Islam. What have you done? What have you done in your life? What are your achievements? Does your wife love you? Does your mom love you? Does your mom love you, boy? Does your Alex Jones? Does your mom love you? This is my question. If I was that, I'd spit on you. If I was that. She's nothing and you're nothing. So to say.
Oh no! That was the last.
He said she's nothing. You're nothing.
That's just a horrible thing to say, and he's just laughing about it, man.
It is. You get it.
On you if I was there.
He said I wouldn't spit on you if I was her,
Your mum loves you, boy.
or he would.
Does your Alex Jones? Does your mum love you? This is my question. If I was there, I'd hate you. I'd spit on you if I was.
Oh, I'd spit on you.
That says a lot about you, Hijab. If you would hate your child and spit on that child, that says a lot about you and your relationship with your own kids.
She's nothing. She's nothing, and you're nothing. Sorry to say.
Oh no,
Just randomly insults his mother.
Yeah.
What did his mom do, man?
I'm sorry, Yadi. Your mum is nothing, actually. What? Alex Jones, your mum is nothing, and you're nothing. Sorry to say, it's done.
His mom might be a very nice person.
I don't care. She's
I
nothing.
bet she's a nice lady. All right.
She's nothing, and he's nothing. Come on, Alex. Come and get me now. You heard me right. I said your mother's nothing. Come and get me now.
He hasn't slept. He's sleeping.
They're making excuses for it. Everyone always makes excuses.
3:28 a.m.
It's 3:28.
Huh? Your mother.
Oh my
Come on,
God.
Alex.
Yeah.
Come and get me now.
Oh my God.
Now they're saying takbir in the chat. Okay.
His mother is nothing, and he is nothing. His father is nothing. His whole family is nothing. You nothing. What have you achieved? Tell me what the Jones have achieved.
I just want to ask Sneeko a question here, which is like, I mean, do you realize at some point when you hang around with this guy and these guys, do you realize at some point, hey, these are really, really bad behaviors and really bad qualities and really ill-willed, really, not qualities and not behaviors that you would associate with good people, right? This guy sitting here over a little feud over Alex Jones calling it disgusting what he said, and this guy then in response attacking Alex Jones, attacking his wife, attacking his mother, attacking his father, who have no involvement in the situation at all, insulting them, belittling them, calling them nothing, saying I would spit on you if I was your mother. At what point, Sneeko, do you realize that you are surrounded with terrible people who are not good people at all, man? Not good people at all. At what point do you realize that?
I want to know what the Jones family has achieved in Oklahoma, you hillbilly, you redneck. What have you achieved, you hillbilly, you redneck? What have you achieved? You know what you should have done when you went?
Whoa.
He is baked.
What have you achieved, hillbilly? What have you achieved, redneck? What have you
What?
What has the Jones family achieved? What has the Jones family achieved? Tell me one accolade that your dad done. Tell me one thing that your dad done. What did he want?
You hear someone laughing in the background. too.
I bet that's the Warner.
That's probably Warner. That's probably the Warner in the Diddy share.
Somebody's making sounds like
Warner. Yeah, Warner likes to watch. We know.
Yeah, he's probably there laughing.
What did your hillbilly father achieve? Tell me what he achieved. Tell me what that redneck achieved. Huh? Talk about Islam. Get out of here, you hillbilly. You fat shit hillbilly. Get out of here.
Well,
mate.
I don't think he talked about Islam. He just said that we're disgusting for our beliefs on age of marriage.
Okay.
I don't think he said we're disgusting. Islam is disgusting. He said we're disgusting.
Was he calling Islam a cancer? Is
that
that
what
what he said?
They said disgusting people.
Have you got disgusting people? Yeah, disgusting people, bruv. What have the Jones done? Tell me what the Jones has done. Tell me what Mrs. Jones has done. Tell me what Mr. Jones has done. The hillbilly Jones done.
Great weather.
He called
You know,
Islam cancer.
you know what you should have done? You should have gone to Bohemian Grove and bloody worship the devil with them, bro, because they would have given you some life opportunities. You should have gone with them. You got nothing.
Wow, that's his dawah, calling people to worship the devil. Wow. Oh, man.
That's his dawah.
they cut the video where it gets very interesting, actually,
Mhm.
where he starts singing and then completely losing it.
All right. hey, they'd have more if he had made the same video now. He'd have more to whine about because Alex Jones did the entire Zut video.
Oh yeah.
He shared the story of Muhammad and Al Zut.
That's
That
right.
was classic.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Does your wife love you? Does your mom? You achieved. I want to know what the Jones family.
You looking for the part where he sings, man? Is that what you're doing?
What? Shit, helping me. Mrs. Jones has done.
Great weather.
Giving you some life opportunities.
It's the same. It's
Come
the
on,
same ending, man.
It ends here
You're
again.
not gonna be searching videos for 3 hours, man.
I'm going to be searching videos now. I'll spend the rest of this live stream searching a video and looking for the right video.
I think I recently clipped it when he sang because he did the thing with IP. He started singing the Mrs. Jones song, so I clipped it recently. So if you see that, I clipped it recently, but I don't know if it has the part you're looking for. Just it's him singing and like laughing and stuff.
Oh yeah, just losing it laughing.
Yeah. And then Sneak was like, "Okay, we're gonna end the stream now, guys."
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's I got that clip somewhere.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Where Sneaker realized, okay, this is getting too much now.
Yeah. I got that on there. Yeah.
We're dead. We're finished already. We're done. We're finished. We can't even raise money for our poorest people. You are a disgrace. Wallahi, I realize the Muslims are the problem. In fact, if I'm gonna continue making videos, the only right thing is to make videos about you. Wallahi, forget about the Christians. The Christians have a better job than you. Look at them. Some of the nations are way better than your nations. That's true.
Some of them.
True.
Some of them. I mean, I would say our Christian nations are at the top in terms of quality of living and happiness and all that. Christian nations are significantly better than Muslim nations, which totally suck. So,
and all these guys agree, which is why they want to run to Christian majority nations and so on.
Hillbilly redneck.
Tell me more, Alex Jones, about your mom.
Oh, I found it. Okay, I found it.
You got the song now?
I think so. If this is the one that Jai, you should. Oh yeah, not the first time he sang that song.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wait, let me download it and play it.
Okay.
For some reason, it's low volume one.
We're gonna have a good time.
It's low T.
What the hell? I downloaded the wrong video, man. Okay.
You do a great job with
It's
your
all
live streams.
the way they feed the poor is better than what? Look at the Jews. They've come together better than you. And that's the one that Allah says about them.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it says. Yeah.
Tell me more, Alex Jones, about your mum.
All right.
I want to know more about that, Mrs. Jones.
I don't.
I just want to know about Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Mrs. Jones. This is why you don't stream at 4 a.m.
Yeah, sure.
What exactly is happening
stream
here?
at 4 a.m.
Like, what exactly is happening here right now?
Where are they? Where are they, Jai?
This is in Bosnia.
Oh, this in Bosnia. Wait. In Bosnia,
hotel.
was this the trip that that Malik exposed when they're
That's the
going
one.
around and doing all kinds of things?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I
interesting.
think it's the watcher in the background laughing.
Yep.
The Warner?
Yep, the Warner.
Oh, the Watcher? Yeah.
This is why you don't stream at 4 a.m.
Exactly why. What
Oh,
Bro, someone said he's high on Dean.
Yeah, they could tell he's high.
Halal coke.
Hello, Coke. Oh, wow.
Great stuff.
Time for Fajr. Time for Fajr prayer.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, here we go.
Jones.
Oh my god. Oh my Allah.
Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed the stream.
He's like, it's only gonna get worse from here, guys. So we're just gonna end it here.
I like how Sneeko can't
Yeah.
not laugh. It's like when he heard about Muhammad's micro PP and he couldn't help but giggle.
Oh, man.
Oh man, this is the final boss, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final boss
Final
of
boss.
Dawa. This is the champ. This is the champ.
That's what it is.
You're sitting there watching Netflix. Homosexuality should be fine.
Nordine says, Randy Bale says Than is back. Indeed. Randy Bale says the far right is growing, unlike Momo's pencil. It's loud and clear, says powerful dominance in action. Even their names is based. Okay, perfect. Exactly. Catholic S'mores. Do you think Subwhore is related to whack ass?
AP, you wish you were live. You wish you were with us during that stream when the guy, when a guy named Whack Ass Ahmed called, jumped in.
Oh, they both have the same last name.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, hey, Whack Ass and Subwhore are both their last names are both Ahmed. Whack Ass and Subwhore, same last name. Coincidence? They might be cousins, first cousins, so they might be married.
It's Subwhore Ahmed and whack ass Ahmed.
Yeah. Not joking. The dude's name was Whack Ass, man. It was crazy.
Just enjoying seeing Hijab crashing out on his mindless minions, not willing to fund his next Muta marriage in law.
I know.
Timothy Freeman, welcome back from the United Kingdom of Abdulistan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Could you show the subtitles? Hard to understand, Mo. Lil Wolf the Red, that might be the only accurate prophecy Momo ever made. The fact that we're laughing his followers out of our countries. That's good. That might be the only accurate one. Oh, wait. Same? Okay, no, I just misclicked it. How do Muslims square that whole aorta thing? David, how do they do it?
Bunch of stupid things. They'll say, oh, but it uses a different word for aorta. It uses different word for aorta, you see? So it's talking about, yeah, they're synonyms. It's like saying, if I'm a false prophet, I will drown in a pool of H2O. And then I drown and I say, I'm dying in a pool of water. And you say, oh, see, he used a synonym. Therefore, he's no. But yeah, that's what they come up with. It's pathetic.
Avery and IP cannot be God. They ate food. This is true. Snow Forest, do you think Libiano is legit or just a scam to get donations? I don't know what's does he have some asthma situation or something?
Yeah.
They got that bro Haji guy. You guys know him? He's on the investigation. Yeah. He's looking into it.
No, me, it's these guys are such compulsive liars that even if they were telling the truth, you still couldn't. I just wouldn't believe them. I'd need to see evidence, but I don't care. I mean, if they want to do an investigation, or if Brother Haji wants to do an investigation or something like that, but it's a situation where if you say, I'm in the hospital because of my asthma, well, you could be telling the truth, but when I see you lie repeatedly, I don't know. So I can't trust you. I'm not going to say he's making it up, but I'm not going to believe anything that guy says.
See, I think he was complaining that did I see this right earlier? From what I have seen, the responses by Christians have been overwhelmingly just we're not happy about this and we're praying.
Oh, because he set it up. He set it up that we're rejoicing over this and we're so happy, and that's how he's setting it up. So that's why people are responding with saying, no, we don't hate you. We think you're an evil guy, but we don't think you should suffer. We don't think, that's not what we want for you. We want you to, repent and come to Jesus. That's what we're asking. That's what we're hoping for. We're not saying, oh, we hope this guy gets, he suffers and he can't breathe. And no one's wishing that. We're not wishing that on him.
And by the way, that is coming from the same guy who wishes nothing but harm upon us and upon the enemies of Islam. I am not a fan of Scamoon, but he had a reaction to Scamoon where he was hoping for his death and was Allah.
Even with Chris, who's like super nice guy, he doesn't do the stuff the rest of us do when these guys cross lines. But he started talking about Chris being consciously edited out of existence and so on.
Yeah.
Demonosov, Epi, do you know about Allah's motherhood?
Oh, you're gonna watch that clip.
I'll make a video about that. That was awesome. That's one of the best things that happened this year, man.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, so I'll give you the quick rundown. Cora was debating for Christian women, and Christina was one of them, and she's one of the Muslims, the new Muslim TikTok Muslims who are called the Fatherites, because they've been forced by the Islamic dilemma, pointing out what the Quran says about the previous scriptures, affirming them. Then one of the main responses is it's just a general confirmation, not every little single detail, but the general things. And so it's been pointed out to them, well, all over the place, Old Testament and New Testament, God is our Father, and therefore that's part of the general things that would be confirmed by the Quran. So this has forced them to say, okay, it must have been okay at that point to call God Father, because metaphorically he's similar to a father in that he's making things or something like that, or providing or something like that. But since Allah says not to call him Father in any sense in the Quran, it was abrogated. So it was okay in Bible times, but abrogated in the Quran because it specifically says don't call him Father. And so Christina brings up, she says, okay, so if it's just metaphorically, he's providing or something like that, and therefore you can call him Father, can you call him Mother? Can you call him Mother? And she goes, no, because there's no precedent for that in the Bible. So we pointed out that in the book she was quoting, Isaiah, we went to their favorite chapter, Isaiah 42. God says that he's like a mother in labor. Right. And so, but there's a bunch of those passages. And in the two books she was using to defend herself were Isaiah and Hosea. And both of them compare God to a mother. So we pointed out that, wait a minute. So it was, so God can be compared to a father and a mother. The Quran abrogates calling him Father, but it doesn't abrogate calling him Mother. Therefore, Allah's only Mother now. And so we're gonna roll with
Give
that.
birth to the mother rights.
That is logically very, very good. So
Yep.
that works out. That's funny. Take some notes, guys. That's how you ask for money and be a grifter. LOL. How are you guys doing? Tell AP I said hi.
Oh, he's not even done yet.
Hey, AP, Dawa Troll said hi.
Okay. Taylor, hey guys, off topic. Zohran Mamdani went live on Twitch but had no mods. His chat went wild, spamming the wildest comments, pics in the zoo.
Whoa.
Really?
I've never been on Twitch, so I don't know what that's like.
You get banned like right away.
Yeah. They have a very strict ban policy there. AP, your speech at Speaker's Corner was beast. Well done. And I'm glad your GoFundMe got the goal to didn't donate too much, but I threw some into that. Keep crushing the turds, AP. David Jai, ROK2, I guess. You could say that. You could say they're all right. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to publish the video of that speech tomorrow, actually, on the channel here.
It's already been posted, man.
I have a better version of it. I'm going to publish it with better audio and visuals tomorrow.
What if it's worse? What if it's actually worse?
No, it's not. And I'll give it a better title too. But thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. Really, really appreciate that. Poor Shah Marshall. How hijab is still a Muslim is ridiculous. His arguments are so weak and has been proven wrong so many times. Surely it's just to save face. Well, he did tell me why he is a Muslim. When I asked him, he said that he's a Muslim because he'll probably die soon, and he wants to go to heaven. That's what he told me. He said he has a brain tumor and he'll probably die soon, and that he needs to go to heaven when he dies. That's what he told me when I asked him. Because I said to him, do you actually believe in this? It doesn't strike me as so. And so he said, well, I have a brain tumor, but don't tell anybody. And I'll probably
he announced it. Yeah, he announced it. Ali Dawa did some he's doing some new show where it's like another thing to get donations from people. But in that show, he revealed that he has a brain tumor, but it doesn't. It sounds like it's nothing to worry about from what he said.
Yeah, he told me about this way back, I think many, many years ago. He told me privately, and he was like, don't tell anybody, but I have a brain tumor.
But in that, he talked about how obviously he gets a lot of, because of that, he gets a lot of really bad migraines and things. And so he has a lot of painkillers a lot. So that can also be why he acts this way, because maybe he's on a lot of pain, he's on a lot of medication a lot of times. It could be another explanation. But he also talked about if he could make anything halal that's haram, and his number one thing he said, apart from the obvious, we all know what the obvious would be, but he said apart from that, he said it would be making drugs halal. That's what he wants to happen. If he could change anything from sinful to being allowed, he would want it to be drugs.
Which drugs?
He said the ones to kind of break the ice, kind of make you more sociable and things like that.
Roofies?
And then some guy was like, "What about whiskey? How about whiskey?" He's like, "What does that do?" He was like, it sounded like he wanted to try it after that. If the guy said that, he's like, "Oh, so yeah."
Don't we already have a picture of him on the beach drinking or something?
Yeah, he was probably playing dumb with that. He probably.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's playing actually. He might not have been playing.
What would you want to be a halal hijab? You know, the kind of things that get you really buzzed and drunk.
Let me get that. Let me get that
stuff.
for you. Let me get that for you. I'll get that for you. We can play it.
Do it. Do it. Watch Mohammed meet all that, please.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was hilarious, man. You can't.
I can't play that.
No, you can't play that. Yeah, guys, I watched that because someone was recommending that channel videos, 2 of the shorts yesterday, and then when I watched those, then a new one popped up, and it was the Zoot. It was a skit about Al Zoot. Yeah, pretty awesome.
Very, very nice. 2,000 views and just over 500 likes. Dark Stone getting zooted tonight by secret stone kisses. The U of the tube is being controlled by the UK, hence creative messaging. Exactly. So therefore, like the stream. Speedrunner, Beavis and Butthead, Muslim edition. Gokudo, does Sub-Whore ever say anything, or is he just Hijab's emotional support?
He does. It's stupid. He'll jump in occasionally after debates and goes, "Yes, we could tell that you were traumatized psychologically and that you were mentally destroyed. We can see in your demeanor that this has shaken your nervous system and that your neurons are misfiring because of this. You've become completely discombobulated. Yes, because of the powerful dawah that was poured all over." It's like so pathetic. And this will be right after Mohammed Hijab just got absolutely destroyed. It's pathetic.
I've never craved peanuts in my life suddenly, but for some reason I just thought of peanuts and I'm really craving peanuts, although I don't even like peanuts. I don't know what that is about. And I don't even like peanut butter. It's very strange. What is that about?
No one cares.
Dima Escape. I already miss Mike Winger. Me too, man. Everybody misses Mike Winger. Flip. Again, he must suck at Monopoly, and I'd rather go fund Dunkin' Donuts. I would at least be getting something out of it with an additional sandwich. Yeah. Culver. I said it first years ago on AP's channel. Mohammed had a micro penis. Told you, El Vut be upon him. Nice. David can't read this, and he's like, how did he read this? Randy Bales, Mimi fixing to stand outside Tesco's like Santa. Yeah. Ace Quick Scope. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. David in Apocalyptic. It's great that you are teaching world about Jesus instead of making fun. Show compassion. No, we will make fun. We will make fun too.
Yeah, I don't. If you're thinking making fun of idiots doing stupid, horrible things and leading people astray, if you think making fun of that is unbiblical, I suggest you read Jesus' reaction to the Pharisees because they were leading people astray.
Oh, no.
Way more brutal than anything we're saying right now.
Craving micro peanuts.
Oh, micro peanuts. I get it.
Okay, now I see. Can you guys please react to the Islamic leaders saying their work of fracturing us is paying off, and specifically mentioning Meghan, Tucker, and Bannon? I shall check it out, inshallah, soon.
I sent you a link, by the way, for the.
Ozzy says the following.
One thing that's hard.
Ozzy says the following. AP Ed, you are a disgrace to your soundboard. Please, I should do that. Matt Fleming, what's the over-under on the chance Hijab took a DNA test and found out he has Jewish blood? And what's the over-under on the DNA percentage? I think it might be low. Although, you know what? He's Egyptian. And he might have some North African, it is possible, Sephardic or something like that. but it would probably be very low, I would say.
Yeah, he'd be way smarter if he had a significant amount of Jewish DNA,
Um,
and he wouldn't be bankrupt.
Real Black Milky. I told Kingdom Reconcile Chris Svorchak to do a collab with you guys. Check his Instagram pinned video of the Muslims in Texas praying in public. David Foot. Who is Chris Svorchak?
No idea.
Svorchak. I'll check it out. Kingdom Reconcile, 65,000 followers. I only collaborate with people who have 1 million followers at minimum. I'll check it out. I'll check his page out. Songs of Relief. Hey, that's a good point. Hijab is single-handedly demolishing the Ummah. Has Alex Jones ever done that? What accolade? Oh,
Yes, you couldn't destroy the Ummah. Only I can destroy the Ummah.
you guys should watch Rob Pinion's Mohammed meet all
yeah,
this kid. Very funny.
That's the one we were talking about. So it's Rob Pinion?
Rob Pinion.
Yeah, Rob Pinion, guys. You can check out his most recent short. It is pretty messed up. Do not watch it with your kids around.
Don't. Songs of Relief. Hijab is in violation of net zero emissions goals. That's true. KB reacts. Orthodox Muslim is also scamming his followers. He needs is an inhaler for his asthma, and he's running with asthma like it's cancer to get donations. Well, there are different kinds of asthma. I'm not sure what kind of or different severities or degrees of asthma, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's one of the top killers for young people, actually. But we don't know his situation. We do know he lives in Canada, though. So I'm not sure how much he's actually covered from the Canadian government versus what he needs in donations. He might be trying to go private. I don't know. I don't know the details of it. But I'm sure Bro Haji will do the digging, and we can trust his
due diligence.
Yeah.
I don't know much about asthma, but I think there are different degrees and stuff of that. So I don't know, or different types. I don't know. Jack Ray, this is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on Islam. This is your brain on drugs.
It's gone. There's nothing there. That's funny. Jack Ray's funny.
Unique Pet's a big question in Islam. Why wouldn't men also be covered? Because women need to be covered. Men don't have to do anything. When women are outside in the environment in 7th century Arabia, women can't just walk around outside by themselves and be seen. If a woman walks outside, she's fair game. Muslim men may approach her and harass her. That's literally what was happening at that time. So Omar, Muhammad's dear friend, said, hey, you know what? I want to look at these women. I want to look at women. I want to look at women and talk about how sexy they are. I want to go up to them. But Muhammad, Ya Rasulullah, your women should be covered so that I can avoid them, so that I can know that those are your wives. And then the ruling was extended to all women who are Muslims, eventually to separate the Muslim women who shall not be harassed from the non-Muslim women who may be harassed at will. That was the early context. Speedrunner, way too many gay videos from David Wood and AP this week. First Jay Dyer, now Hijab. What next? Stream the entire Nolan's Odyssey movie? I feel so vindicated. I've always hated Christopher Nolan movies, and now I see everyone making a huge fuss about the Odyssey movie. Now I feel very happy about that. I don't feel happy that somebody's messing up the Odyssey, but I feel happy. I'm happy that that Christopher Nolan is doing it, because I've always hated
Did he make The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
That's one of the best comic book movies ever.
I haven't watched it because I haven't.
So you're
watched
wrong.
it.
You're wrong. And people need to stop. People need to stop hating. People need to stop hating. They haven't even seen it yet. Might be awesome.
But he did some of the dumbest movies, such as Interstellar, for example. Absolutely terrible, overrated movie.
Never saw it, so I wouldn't know. And I'm not taking your word for it, because you have terrible taste in movies.
Or Interception.
Oh, Inception?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with that. I wasn't impressed with that one either. Yeah, everyone else loved it, and I was like, this is so stupid.
Most overrated movie ever.
It was pretty overrated.
If you like Inception, you're probably gay. Farhan, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Really appreciate the generous super chat here. God bless the three of you brothers. Me and my family were recently kicked out of Dubai because my husband was the pastor of an underground church there with believers from Muslim backgrounds. This is from the so-called most tolerant Muslim country in the Gulf. This is what I was recently pointing out in conversations that I had in the UK with people, both on camera and off camera. When I was at a gathering with all the most powerful Jews in the world, they were pointing out to me that Dubai is actually one of the good ones, and I said, no, it's not. I appreciate all the progress that they are doing, and I appreciate the diplomatic ties and all that. However, Dubai is still one of those countries that has Islamic laws on paper. I don't really care how much they achieved. I don't really care how much stuff they have done. If I went to Dubai, I would get in legal trouble and possibly find myself in prison, possibly even being threatened with the death penalty. I would probably not face the death penalty because I'm not a Dubai citizen. I'm an American citizen, and they would never dare do that. But if you are in Dubai, if you are a citizen of Dubai and you leave Islam, you may technically be sentenced to death, although it's not really done. But you could at least be sentenced to severe punishments like fines and long prison time and all that. If you talked about it, you would get severe sentences. If you spoke your opinion about Islam, you would get severe sentences. I cannot really speak kindly of a country that literally bans my existence. It is still, despite all the progress and despite all the business and everything, it is still an Islamic crap hole. So it is what it is. And thank you for making the super chat. And I wish you all the best. God bless you and your family and your works and everything. And I hope the best for you, and that you find peace and happiness somewhere outside that horrible place. Thank you. Aussie Abe, Allah abrogated logic and hygiene. Paris is the Beirut of Europe. That's a good point. Ava, I'm still crying laughing at somebody saying your mama got 2 right hands from that Korah debate review live stream. Oh man, you missed out, AP. Really?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That was awesome. Oh, people were making hilarious jokes. I still have to go back through them and take notes. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video about it, man. I'll give you just watch the video when I'm done. You'll get it.
You see. Miss B, can you explain if Melchizedek is God? Merci.
No.
What you can't explain, or he's not God?
Not God.
Yeah, I think he's a foreshadow.
So you can't explain.
Can you explain if Melchizedek is God?
Yeah, my answer is no, he's not.
Okay, but can you explain or not?
No, I can just answer.
So you can't explain.
The explanation is it's a misunderstanding.
We have a video to watch, man. Get to it.
All right. Yeah. Catholic S'mores, I hear Waqas is also an expert in morphology.
It's whack ass.
Waqas.
It's whack ass, dude.
Speed rather than cope. You are just jealous of Hijab's grifting. I am.
He's the best of grifters.
Do you think the Zoot hadith will be abrogated tomorrow and the Zoot playing backgammon all night? Yes.
Gotta do something.
Speed rather. Inception is bad. There's the gay AP take. No, I actually, it's actual correction. I don't have that much of a hostility to Inception. I just don't. I just think it's extremely overrated and boring. What I really hate is Interstellar. Horrible movie. And whoever likes it, I don't know what to say.
Haram, you would make halal. What is one thing Mohammed Hijab's like? This is haram, but if I could,
I would do this.
I will make this halal.
I'll do this.
Huh? Well, no. Give me something. No. Yes. What would it be?
Without mentioning what everyone would already expect.
Yeah.
Mentioning that aspect of things.
He's like, you guys already know what I would say. So without the obvious one.
What is the obvious one?
Something sexual, I'm sure.
Yeah, banging as many goats as he wants or something like that.
Goats? Yeah, that's the obvious one. Yeah, that's it.
It's I'd try some drugs. I would want to okay. Something.
Would you want to try like psychedelic, like those?
No, because I have hallucinated one time, and it was a horrendous experience. It made me sick.
Really?
It made me feel sick. Yeah.
How did it happen? Or was it because of the?
I was taking some painkillers. And I had embolism, and I kind of took too much or something one day.
What did you see?
Oh man, so what happened was that it was like, you know, on YouTube where you can go 0.5, you can go like 2.
Yes.
It was like the whole world was going 0.5.
Like that.
Yeah, and then I went in and out of
Consciousness.
existence.
In existence.
Yeah, but it's like black, and then everything's like. Then after that, I didn't know what was there, and then I didn't know who I was.
Say wallah.
Yeah.
So
wallah.
can you explain that to me? What do
I
you
didn't know. I didn't know who's this guy. So I saw Mohammed Hijab was an outside figure.
I could tell you.
Yeah.
You're a dork.
Scum and rubbish.
You're a terrible, awful narcissist. That's what you
interesting.
are. I can tell you, man. If you ever forget, let me know, man. I'll remind you.
That's interesting. Anyway, let's finish this video here.
That you think that they're together and they are divided. The Jews are divided. See, subhanAllah, you know, they've got Orthodox Jews, they've got Reformed Jews, but when it comes to Zionism, they all come together. Look at the surveys. They come together, they fund themselves, Aki. When it comes to Zionism, a lot of Zionists come together. They've done so much of a better job. There's 10 million Jews in the world. Let's be honest. There's 10 million Muslims in Cairo itself alone. There's 20 million. Actually, there's 20 million. There's double the amount of Muslims in Cairo as a city than there is Jews in the entire world. And look at us, look at them.
Yep.
Let's be honest. Let's be real. Look how united we are. Look at how disunited and disgusting. Wallahi, let's be honest. We've had enough of just
disgusting. He said
good
disgusting.
point. Good point. Good job.
Disgusting we are.
He said we are disgusting. We Muslims
Preach.
are disgusting, is what he said.
Preach, Hijab, preach.
He said we Muslims are disgusting.
united we are. Look at how disunited and disgusting. Wallahi, let's be honest for a second. We've had enough of just like mujamala and lies and trying to make you Muslims feel good and being apologetic. I'm an apologist for the Islam. I don't mind they're talking about Islam and the Prophet, but I don't need to be an apologist for the Muslims. And in fact, we don't need apologists for Muslims. You know what we need? We need people to tell you Muslims that you're.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
why are you stopping him, man?
Dude, that was like a
Says using a filthy quote like Muslims have micro penises is an awful introduction to Christ and a terrible witness to the gospel.
What? That's not us. That's him. What the heck is wrong with you? Who is this? Who is this dope here?
I don't
Using a
think
filthy quote.
I don't think Mohammed Hijab is trying to witness.
He's not trying to witness. He's not trying to be a Christian witness to Muslims with the gospel. This is him insulting, dude. L6030. Just go somewhere else, dude. If you're gonna sit here and whine because we're showing what the champion of Dawah, what he really thinks about Muslims, go somewhere else. Just stop whining here, man.
I wouldn't say that Muslims have micro penises because I can't make such a general statement. It's Mohammed Hijab who says that.
Yeah, he knows way more Muslims than we do.
Yeah.
Right?
And he even talked to, remember the group chat that got exposed from the Aisha scandal, and he was talking to Ali Dawah about that as well. He seems to know everybody's business. So I mean, he's just giving his assessment of the situation from his observations.
Yeah,
of just like
he knows the penis sizes of Muslims. So.
Mujamala and lies.
He knows it all.
And trying to make you Muslims feel good and being apologetic. I'm an apologist for the Islam. I don't mind they're talking about Islam and the Prophet, but I don't need to be an apologist for the Muslims. And in fact, we don't need apologists for Muslims. You know what we need? We need people to tell you Muslims that you are wrong, that you guys are weak, that you guys don't back it. You're jealous of your fellow man. You don't want to see no one get good. When another guy gets anyway good, you destroy him. You put him down on the floor. Any guy, who do we have in our conservative community except that we've trampled him? We've trampled or humiliated him so that it doesn't do any good. So we can't have any great guys that are conservative and somewhat mainstream or whatever it may be. We can't have it because if we have it, then you're going to be upset about it and you're going to be jealous. And we've got to cater for your jealousy. Control your jealousy. Control your jealousy and know that the cause is greater than your damn jealousy. You're jealous. Yeah. A lot of the reason why a lot of people are not getting what we need or we don't have the power that we have is because you're jealousy. That's the problem.
Weak.
You need to Muslim.
You Muslims are jealous. You Muslims are jealous of people like me.
They're weak.
You're jealous of
people like me. You need me. You need villains like me.
Control your jealousy. Enough is enough. Do you not see that this is a bigger issue at hand? Do you not see that we have bigger issues ahead?
Jelena, anti-celibate movie. I'm banning you, Jelena.
Yeah, ban her. Well, I mean, what's crazy here is this entire video is jealousy, right? He's jealous of Christians supporting Avery in a heartbeat. He's jealous, man. He's jealous.
That's true.
Can we agree that Prestige is the best? though? No, absolutely not. I'm banning you too, Speed.
Oh my goodness, that was. I mean, it was entertaining. It had a bunch of good parts, but it was so. Again, if you actually think about it, it's really stupid.
It is incredibly stupid. This is my thing with modern art, man. It's like what I really what I really dislike about Christopher Nolan movies is
What?
I mean, I actually enjoyed Oppenheimer. I kind of enjoyed it, but even that is because I care about Oppenheimer. It was a nice movie, but it was so freaking overdone with this obsession with making it wonderful and making it beautiful and appealing and all that. Just tell the freaking story, man. The guy is obsessed with himself and his filmmaking. That's what I don't like it. That's why I don't like it.
It insists upon itself.
Yes.
Control your jealousy, my friend. Control your jealousy. Enough is enough. Do you want me to attack what Christians all the time? You're dumb. You're stupid. You're the one who could have invested in this and invested in that. Why do we not have what these other guys have? Because you're weak and I'm weak. And we've got a link that you can click on the bottom of the screen. You're not even going to time to.
That's the worst.
You're weak and I'm weak. Now there's a link.
There's a
Click on
link.
it. If you want to not be weak for once in your pathetic life, if you want to for once in your life not have a micro PP, then click this link and send money.
And David, you should make a GoFundMe video like this.
Can you imagine? Oh man. Look what the Muslims have. Look what they do.
Humiliated. And you can't even, the weakest, the Prophet told us, Al-Muslim lil-Muslim kal-jasad al-wahid, that the Muslim to the other Muslim is like one body. Or in another hadith, kal-bunyan yashuddu ba'duhu ba'da, that they all come together, meant to come together. We've got the most disenfranchised, impoverished, weak Muslims dead. Have you seen how many people? We've normalized the genocide in Palestine. The whole thing is normalized now. We see.
I would never diss Gladiator. Gladiator was good. I didn't watch the second one. Nobody did. But the first one was definitely good.
Gladiator was slamming. That is true.
A dead Palestinian
So
we
was the
stay
Dark
away.
Knight.
Yeah.
So was the Dark Knight.
I haven't watched it yet. I have been told to watch it, but I'll do that at some point. And it might change my opinion, but we'll see.
Hard enough. It's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. We roll our eyes. It's enough. We don't want to see it no more. You make me sick. I make me sick. We should be sick.
We be sick together. Let's all be sick.
That's a good soundbite, man. I need that in my soundbite.
You make me sick. I make me sick. We should all be sick together. Yeah. Now donate.
I specifically need the "I make me sick" on the soundboard, man.
Enough. We don't want to see it no more. You make me sick. I make me sick. We should be sick wallahi of each other.
Let's all be sick. Let's go to an island together. Let's all be. We'll call it Sick Island.
I make me sick. We should all be sick. We give each other diseases.
So we have been for the biggest community in the world. Wallahi, we've normalized the death of our people, the humiliation of our people. It's gonna be over unless we start
Unless you click the link right now.
Maybe there's also, hear me out, there's a different way to stop this. Hijab. Stop fighting and start building stuff and working and valuing life and the world and others and your own lives. How about that? No, life is disgusting. I hate life. I want to love death. We love death. But wait a minute, why are we being killed?
Unless we start behaving, unless we stop the jealousy and the haqq and the hasad and the karahiyah and the haqq.
He keeps slinging his mic.
The resentment that we have for each other, the jealousy and the resentment and the anger and this and that and the sectarianism. Wallah, you're off key.
Does my mic do that if I hit it?
Wallahi, we can't even. We're struggling to fund organizations like Sapien and masjid. The masjid I go to here and there, they say like we need a fundraiser. We can't even fund our masjids that we're going to pray and do salah inside.
Good, don't.
Smart.
Don't build it. Go build it somewhere else. Go build your masjids in Egypt.
Out of it. We can't even fund the masjids. People are dying everywhere in the world. We can pay the money. We are responsible more than the rest of the people. We can't even fund those. And those, mashallah, look at those other communities. They sorry to say, they're not in the position what you're in. Do you not look at yourself in the mirror and think like, if you care about your kids and your kids' kids and your grandchildren, that you're going to have to start fixing up here. You know, enough is enough, wallah. You want to criticize everyone sitting at home, all these public figures. Now, let me criticize you. Let me ask you an honest question. Answer properly. When was the last time you did something explicitly for the ummah that doesn't benefit anyone but yourself and your family? When was the last time you actually did that? I'm not going to do istiskhar or istighfaf, diminution or minimization of your charities that you give. If you give charity, that's probably the best thing you do after your prayers. Yeah, because it's sadaqah, it's something good that you give. you're helping other. The best believer is the one who's most beneficial to the people. Prophet ﷺ said that. أحبكم إلى الله أنفعكم للناس. He didn't even say أنفعكم للمسلمين. By the way, he said the most beneficial to the people. Yeah, he said أنفعكم للناس. Yeah, the best and most.
This is so funny, man. He's just preaching stuff, and he's so angry about it. It's so funny to watch.
Very base though.
Believers are the
Very
ones
strong.
who are most beneficial to the people. What have you done?
What have you done?
What have you done, and what did your daddy done? You hillbilly rednecks.
What did daddy done?
What did your daddy done? What did your mama
What
done?
did your daddy done? You
What
are
have the
nothing.
Muslimin done?
Your mom is nothing, and you are nothing. I would spit on you if I was your mom.
Just let's contemplate
What the hell happened?
for the next 10.
Why is there no sound?
What?
Like we can hear it.
We hear it.
You hear it?
Yes,
Yeah.
we hear it.
seconds. Ask it.
This is StreamYard, man.
The hell?
You actually have to. You would have to go out and come back in. This is what StreamYard's been doing to everybody lately, man.
Really?
People can't hear certain things. Yeah.
That was very, very strange.
What have you done?
Now I hear it. Okay.
Okay.
Answer. Just let's contemplate for the next 10 seconds. Ask.
It doesn't even make any sense. What the hell? Anyway.
What have you done for the Muslims? What have you done? What have you done? I'm not saying that you've done nothing. Think about it. Have you given money to charity? Have you given money to dawah? Are you backing it? You're too arrogant to even leave a positive comment about the dawah. We're too arrogant to even share a video. I don't want to share this one video here because this guy, I don't like him. His views are this and that, and he makes it off key. Okay, khalas, let the Christians continue sharing their guys. Let the Jews continue sharing their guys. Let the Zionists continue sharing their guys. Khalas. You can't even. The one who does the good and who the one who points to the good is like the one who does the good. It's a hadith. The one who.
What is this, man? We have 2,000 people watching, 2,100 people watching. We have what? How many?
That's
how many
3 times as many people were watching him.
How many super chats do we have? We have a handful of super chats, maybe 100 or
yes.
something.
Yes. What is wrong with you?
We have
What's wrong
100
with you?
super chats.
No
We have
wonder.
1,100 likes. What are you doing at home?
Yes.
Christians,
Christians,
Jews. What are you
Jews,
doing?
atheists.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What have you
is
done?
this? Why do you think dollar is so strong right now? It's because you won't do anything and you won't give any super chats.
You
I'm
can't
not
even
giving
lift your
super
finger
chats.
and like the live stream.
It's right in front of you. You can leave a super chat, but you're not doing it. This is why Dawah is so strong and they're crushing and humiliating us.
You can't even like the live stream. What's wrong with you?
Look at yourself. How do you look at yourselves in the mirror when you don't even click and you don't even click and put in the super chat?
Like this live stream. What's wrong with you?
You can't even like the live stream or leave one
People
single
are dying.
comment or share
People are
this.
dying.
Points to the good is like the one who does it. You guys, it's not even hard. Just take a video.
You make me sick.
You're
I
making
make me
sick. You're disgusting. You're pathetic
make me
losers.
sick. You should have
Mohammed
a
was right about you when he called you rubbish.
Link, whatever, like a donation link, and just put it in a group. It's one of the
The
last.
Quran is right about you when it calls you the worst of creatures.
So you don't think you're going to get some multiplied rewards? Put it in a group. You've got a phone, you can just put it in the group. Khalas, bismillah, and then you get multiplied rewards. You're too scared to do that, aren't you?
Too scared.
You're scared. You're
Why would you be
frightened.
scared?
You're scared.
You're too scared to press the link. You're too scared.
You're scared.
Too weak.
Muslim. Pornhub is okay for you because Pornhub you go on it. And how many times did you go on Pornhub last week? Let's be honest.
Wait. How did he jump from that to what?
It
Wait.
just jumps randomly to Pornhub. So.
Yeah, you gotta rewind that a little bit because how did he transition from? What the heck?
Group. It's one of the last 10. The first 10 days of the Hijab. So you don't think you're going to get some multiplied rewards? Put it in a group. You've got a phone, you can just put it in the group. Khalas, bismillah, and then you get multiplied rewards. You're too scared to do that, aren't you? It's too much effort for you. But Pornhub is not enough effort. It's easy for you, Muslim. Pornhub is okay for you because Pornhub you go on it. And how many times you go on Pornhub last week? Let's be honest. How many times you go?
Whoa!
Let me tell you how many times I've been on that. Too many to count.
Wait, no, he's telling Muslims.
Next to him, he's
Yeah,
just like
telling
still
Muslims
like
that they're addicted to porn. That's what he's telling us.
his friend. What's his friend doing on the computer?
Look, and I know what you're on. What do you think Sunpor's on right now in front of my face? Trying
Sunpor
to
is watching this
distract
right
me.
now. This is what I'm thinking about. Sunpor is watching porn as we speak here right now. Sunpor, why are you watching porn?
How many times you go on Pornhub last week? Let's be honest. How many times you go? Huh? How many times have you gone on Pornhub in the last 2-3 weeks? Tell me, ask me that. Honest. Last month. Come on. Now we're racking up, aren't we? Now, since you've been on Pornhub so many times, but you've not been on the charities. You have all the energy in the world to give yourself a little pleasure and hold your little micro penis and masturbate. Or you can't even.
That's when his friend raised his eye. Look at, he finally raised his eye when he said that. He's like, "You said you weren't going to tell anyone, man."
Me?
Oh man.
Oh my god, that really escalated very quickly.
You can back that thing up, man. Not in the zut sense, but you need to back that thing up.
Lord have mercy. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
How many times have you gone? Huh? How many times have you gone on Pornhub in the last 2-3 weeks? Tell me, ask me that. Honest. Last month. Come on. Now we're racking up, aren't we? Now, since you've been on Pornhub so many times, but you've not been on the charities. You have all the energy in the world to give yourself a little pleasure and hold your little micro penis and masturbate it. Or you can't even, what do you call it? Press a couple of buttons here on the thing. Yeah.
Look at him tapping his leg. You see the tap? I told you. Guys. Hey, everyone! You sit here and wonder why is he sit here with Subhor? What's Subhor adding to this? Subhor's just sitting there. His job has brought in someone to let him know when he's going too far, and he's not paying attention. This is crazy. It's like, Subhor, you had one job. Stop him from going too far.
Subhor, you're not doing it.
You're failing. He's tapping the leg. That's the leg tap. That's the signal.
Subhor, you're fired.
Or you can't even, what do you call it? Press a couple of buttons here on the thing.
Whoa!
Hey,
Look at this.
Hey, let's see if he tastes his hand again.
Yeah.
Dude, what is he doing? What are you doing with your finger, man? What are you doing?
That's,
You call it press a couple of buttons here
Very suspicious. What are you doing with
on
your hand?
the thing. Yeah.
whoa!
He's trying to press Mohammed Hijab's off button. It's not working. Oh boy.
No, seriously, you think that your pleasures, the whole world. That's why حب الدنيا وكراهة.
Poor Subhor, man.
Poor guy, man. That would be the suckiest job in the world. trying to stop the job from talking.
So the entire point of the stream here is to encourage Muslims to donate to the charity.
To a charity.
Yeah.
And he starts it out with, "I am very pessimistic about Muslims. They're not supporting each other."
Yes, Mohammed was right. That you're a bunch of rubbish.
And you're not even donating to charities. You're not even giving them. And by the way, there's a link down. You cowards. You absolute weaklings. You are jealous. You're jealous of me. You're jealous of me. You go on Pornhub and
The Jews are better than you. The Christians are better than you. Everyone is better than you. You're pathetic.
You have micro penises. Now donate to the charity. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Are going to be cowards. You think Muslims, the majority of them, are brave now? The Muslims are going to be Jaban. The hate, you think your pleasures, the whole world. That's why حب الدنيا وكراهة الموت. The love of the world and the hatred of the what do you call it? كراهة الموت. Hatred of death. You're Jaban. You're a coward. Yeah, you're a coward. The Muslims are going to be cowards. You think Muslims, the majority of them, are brave now? The majority of Muslims are not brave now.
Speaking about cowardice, those people are not showing their screens. I can't add them. So whoever's joining the studio, please show your face. There's so many people that have joined.
This is where Subhor had to jump in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I need to start talking because this is getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, this fundraising campaign has gone a little bit weird. Yeah.
Joined us, and I've had to kick them out because they're not showing their face. So carry on. Look, the fact is, we have
Carry on.
Carry on my way.
Carry on.
John.
Carry on with what? He's telling him to carry on, man. I don't think he's doing his job right at all.
people out there suffering in Lebanon, suffering under the Zionist oppression.
He's like, this is how you're supposed to do it, man.
People in Lebanon suffering. They can't even go on Pornhub and pleasure their micro penises. They're a bunch of cowards. Oh, gosh. This is da'wah.
This is Dawa 2026,
Dawa.
guys. This is
This-
Dawa.
This
This
is it,
is
man.
Dawa.
This is it.
Only getting worse from here, guys.
This is just pure entertainment. The only reason for this is entertainment. Anyway, I think we're done with the video.
Yeah, the rest of it just like an ad.
The rest is trying to manipulate the audience.
Yeah.
Mohammed Hijab, brother, I have a zut in my house. What's zut, man? Let me know. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Grabs car keys. I've got to get the hell out of here. Big boss Ali Dawa for Inch from Hijab WhatsApp group chat.
Oh yeah, that was the comment that he made in the group chat. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
So
They're sharing all their sizes with each other. So that's, of course, a very important part of having a Muslim community. Hey, brother, now that you are part of this group, I have to ask you a question. How big is your penis?
Well, I mean, according to Malik, when they go on trips together, they'll grab a girl or even a trans person and stuff and take that person back to the hotel and run trains. So they see each other. And the biggest expert on everyone's side would be the Warner, because he likes to sit and watch. According to Malik. He likes to sit in the chair and watch all the other Dawa guys take
That's why you
turns.
call him the watcher. Okay. I see.
Yeah, that's why I call him the watcher. Malik says he likes to sit there and watch.
Nice. Speedrunner. Well, I don't care about your movie opinions anyway. Apostate Matrix is worse than Matrix for Prophet. I'll just go talk to Isa. Well, the Matrix series altogether is absolutely terrible. So, not sure what kind of distinction you want to make here. It's terribly disappointing. It's also illogical, stupid as hell. What kind of scenario is it even? It doesn't even make any sense.
No, it makes perfect sense the way AI is going. The first one, yes, all the others sucked.
Why would they hook them up?
Well, I didn't even watch the last one.
Why would they hook them up and use them? It's like there's no need for that at all. It's like it's so pointless.
Yeah, that didn't make sense because it said use them as batteries. Human beings are very, very inefficient as far as energy, because so much of it goes to your brains and stuff. The original plan was that the Matrix connects all the human beings together to use their brains as a giant computer, which would actually make sense. That would actually make sense. But they changed it to batteries to make it simpler for dumber people, and then it just made no sense to anyone who knows about energy use in human beings.
Yeah. I don't actually hate those movies that much. I just didn't really enjoy Matrix at all. I just found it. I guess the best reaction I had to it was slightly overrated, because people were like, "Wow, this is the best thing ever! Wow, this is absolutely amazing! Wow, Matrix!" And I watched it once, and I watched it twice, and I watched it thrice, and I thought, I mean, I get why people. I get what is there to appreciate about it, but I just don't think it's that great.
You're too young, man. You didn't grow up watching kung fu theater and stuff and watching all the kung fu stuff. And then when it wasn't as popular anymore, and you're like, I wish someone would bring back kung fu in a cool way. And then they did it, man. And then they did it.
But it was so corny, man.
It wasn't. It was awesome.
It was the corniest thing I've seen.
Shut up. Listen, you little weakling.
You're sick.
I love Tarantino. I love Tarantino movies. I love them.
That dude does not make crap.
I love Tarantino movies. I love Stanley Kubrick movies. I love David Lynch movies and some others. I don't love Christopher Nolan movies. Sales pitch of the century. If you have a micro PP, give me your money.
If you have a micro PP, send me money and watch yourself grow.
What has your daddy done, Tarantino? Dawah, well, you get zooted, I get zooted. Let's all get zooted together. Hit that like button. Yes, you make me sick. You make me sick. You didn't even hit the like button. You make me sick. I make me sick. I didn't hit it either. We should all be sick at this. Big boss. When Hijab speaks Arabic, it sounds like
yeah.
And by the way, that's similar to what they believe. They think it has like some sort of mystical power over people. Like, remember Jordan Peterson? Why do you think it? And what made you think you should answer me like that?
What made you think that was appropriate?
Why would you say that? I don't understand the language. I don't know what that means. Why did you answer my question in that manner? AP, have you seen Eraserhead? Funnily enough, it's actually one of the movies that I haven't watched, and I think that I should be watching it, and it's been on my list of movies to watch forever, but I just haven't done it. I don't know why. La, 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 la. This Star Wars rant is sponsored by Viagra. That was. Did you know about that, Jai? That was the brand that Adidawa was sponsored by.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When was the last time you stood up to PP Mimi? A random goat. Momo, are you happy to see me, or is that chopstick in your pocket? Fibbles says, David, why don't you have custom emotes on your channel?
Oh, I did back in the day. I'm the one who started that, man. I called them emojis because they were Mohammed, and then AP came up with Momojis.
Hey, you remember that? I forgot about that.
Yeah, of course I remember that. So I was like, hey, he had a better term for them.
Nice. Tracy Wilbord, hijab reminds me of the old angry preacher Gene Scott, always yelling at his congregation for money. I don't know anything about it. David probably does.
Nope.
Sir Whitemeat says, make sure this gets to our brothers in Nigeria. Inshallah. I will make sure of that. Speedrunner, someone should super chat hijab about the Jujin. Oh, David, you harsh. Yeah, David, very harsh. If hijab was smarter, he would make his own P-Hub channel and put a donation link underneath saying Allah will forgive the watching if you donate.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Oh man, don't tell him this. He'll actually do it.
That's a smart idea. I can fund all my own lawsuits now.
It's smart, and I would normally not endorse this, but it is for the betterment of the Ummah. Heb, hi Apostate and David Wood. Regards from old Jews that love you. Is it true that the Orthodox Church is the most anti-Semitic, as Rabbi Tovia Singer? Is that what Rabbi Tovia Singer said? I would say that in today's time, it actually used to be different. There was a time when the Orthodox Church was regarded as the least anti-Semitic. In today's time,
there were. I mean, when we went to the Holocaust Museum, like there were a bunch of like Orthodox priests who were on like the wall of people who had protected Jewish communities during the Holocaust, and were standing their ground saying, "Nope, not doing that here."
So historically, the Orthodox Church was rather the less anti-Semitic one. In today's time, and the Catholic Church was very anti-Semitic. In today's time, the Catholics and the Protestants are the Protestants from the beginning. It was kind of just gradual, but the Western churches have kind of become not anti-Semitic at all, whereas the Orthodox Church, or members of the Orthodox Church, turned towards that trend for strange reasons. Would you say that the church itself is most anti-Semitic? I wouldn't say that it's a huge thing. It is mostly an online thing, and among some people in certain regions. I mean, I go to an Orthodox church, and my priest totally loves Jews. So. Jack Ray, in Islam, if you aren't grifting, you're drifting. Alhamdulillah.
And you have a micro BP.
But what about Tovia Singer? Did Tovia Singer say that? I'm kind of wondering. May Mama Allah grant peace to Muhammad Hijabi. Powerful. Anything else?
That's it, man.
That's it?
You said it all. Well, Muhammad Hijab said it all. We just watched. He did most of the work.
Right. Are you going live tomorrow?
Of course.
5 times?
No, just once.
That's what you're doing nowadays. Just going 5 times live today.
Had a lot of stuff to say, man.
I reached out to certain Orthodox priests to get some guests on as well. I don't know if you contacted the ones that I told you, and also have some other people to talk to. Maybe I feel like I should do a whole. I have this thinking. I just want to put the question out here for everybody, for the audiences, for everyone. I have been thinking for a long time that I want to have some focus on the channel, on talking about Christianity or talking to Christians or Christian, figures. And I was wondering if I should just do that on this channel, or if I should create a second channel, a separate channel, where I have conversations with people about Christianity. Let me know, everybody in the audiences, and also fellows by my side, which one I should probably do.
I would say
I will disregard whatever you recommend, but still, just for fun, let me know what you think.
I would say try it for a couple of episodes, see if people are interested, and if they're interested, then you might want to think about going to a second channel. If no one's interested, then maybe people just aren't interested in what you have to say on that topic, and they only want to hear you bashing Islam.
It's not what I have to say; it's what other people have to say, because I would be talking.
Maybe people aren't interested in hearing you talk to people to hear what they say when they can go to those people's channels and just hear them from themselves without your dumb interjections and so on. So that's what I'm saying. You don't know. Try it a couple times with some interesting people. And then if people like those shows, you might want to split it up.
All right. So what I'm gathering here is do it on the same channel.
Yeah, to start out.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about what the chat says. Okay, so therefore, I will probably do a separate channel to do it. Lanam says, who saw Chris LaSala and Jay Dyer's career today? I have no idea who Chris LaSala is, but I haven't seen anything. AP Eraserhead is a great Father's Day movie. I should check it out. AP and AP Music, how many do we need? You see, I'm thinking of several more channels. AP Music, so Apostate Prophet, Apostate Music, then Apostate Christian Music,
Apostate Christian music,
Apostate Prophet Clips, Apostate Prophet on Christianity, several more like that. We shall go ahead and see how that works out. All right, anything else?
Nope, we've said it all. And Mohammed Hijab has said basically everything we could ever want to say about Islam right there.
You look up Rabbi Tovia. I don't really care about what Rabbi Tovia Singer says. Yeah.
No, he's a dork.
Complete dork.
Yeah.
And also, I have to say, with all due respect, I respect his whatever it is, but also a total coward. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Thanks everybody for watching. We shall leave it at this. Anything else you want to say, Jai or David?
Stay away from Islam.
Not that. Anything else?
Islam is false and Jesus is Lord.
Praise the Lord. God bless y'all. Have a good day and see y'all very soon.
Stay away from Islam.
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 Stay away from Islam. Stay away from Islam.
Stay away from Islam.
Stay away from Islam. Stay away from Islam. Stay away from Islam. Stay away from Islam.